This is probably the most challenging record you have ever put on your turntable.
Salute.
Hello, bro.
Double L. The behind the scenes be crazy, man. So listen, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to the panels, you know. Yeah. Man, you know, before we get started, you know, like we always like to do, we like to give a special, you know, pay homage to those who lost their life throughout the movement, you know, the soldiers and the soldierettes, or you know, if anybody lost a family member, anything like that, you know, you just take a few seconds to commemorate them, man. This way their name lives on forever. So, you know, yeah. Salute. Man, what's good? What's good, Joe? Good. It's Friday. Was good.
What's good, Lord?
Salute. Already. Lovely 617. Salute, Queen. Who else in the Reese? Queen Reese. Salute. Already. Herman. Salute, King. This nigga always, man, can't find the link, man. We're gonna pin the link to pin the link on the wristband for you, so you can find the link. But yeah, man, what's good? What's good? You know, it's a Friday. You know, I know everybody had probably, you know, the prosperous week. You know, but again, it's been some things going on. Shangar, salute, Shangar. I know a lot of people was looking forward to really touching on you know, what's going on, what's happening over there to the kings and queens over there in Haiti. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna definitely get to that content real soon, but we want to make sure that the individuals who are from there, born and raised, the Zoes, you know, that they're able to enlighten us as much as possible on how things stand from their perspective, and then you know we go just chime in. So you know, y'all just keep gathering some notes. Stay tuned. We're gonna get into that content real soon. So you know, y'all just keep gathering some notes. Stay tuned. What the echo coming from? I don't know. That's
yeah, I hear that.
I don't know where that came from. Shakira, salute. Listen, I'm you know, we're gonna do an open panels on some topics, some things that's going on in the world, in the communities, and
so much things. Man,
there's so many. You know, anybody got anything that's kind of like breaking news that's been going on like throughout the course of the week? You know, I got you know a few in the stash, but you know, if anybody else heard of something, you know, matter of fact, shout out to all the people that be sending me like little content clips.
Week,
you know, that'd be very helpful.
On it. Word up.
Keeping us updated. I don't really want to address this, but we really appreciate those other platforms that are keeping our name in the algorithm. We appreciate. Just know we appreciate y'all. We see you. You know, we definitely see you.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, keep pushing. Keep, you know, just going over there and good luck. You know, good luck. Look at my man, Smooth Juice. Smooth.
Yo, look, I heard they said it's an eclipse coming, man.
Oh,
it's be some terrifying eclipse.
April 8th.
What's up, bro? Day too.
Yeah, it is gonna be big.
Listen, them eclipses, man, they be kind of crazy, man. I always wanted to really, you know, when I was younger, wanted to really partake and see it, and then, you know, but you know, put your head down, you know, wear these special lenses so that you can.
Nah, they said this one gonna be different though. It's gonna be the last one for a while. It's gonna it could knock some of your phones and your a bunch of stuff off. Yeah, it's gonna be
it's gonna be a total eclipse.
Yeah, correct. Right.
Yeah. So what they happen like every so odd years, or how does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know the exact years, but it's a lot.
Well, Spool looked like he got captured. He then got released. Spool came up was good, Lo.
Who fucking who popped out of nowhere? What's good, Spool? What's on your mind, son?
Not much, man. It's crazy out here, boo.
Son,
Hey, yo, I
tell me about
heard
it,
they
bro.
caught the ball that
the young boy
that killed one of the twins.
Yeah.
Out there in New York.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
He turned himself in.
We were talking about that clown.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be innocent. He saw his face on the news. Hold up, let's get this boy. We're gonna correct this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta wait. We gotta.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to wait till that shit is all out, then report on that shit. You know.
No, you right.
But never know, bro. A lot of niggas been in jail. They ain't do it. Coming home now at 30, 40 fucking years.
Yeah. True indeed.
Yeah, free my brother Frankie Boo. We should be out in a second.
Free Boom Boom, man.
Yeah, Boom Boom coming home too. Free Boom Boom.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Oh, yeah.
Boom Boom got 25. Frank got 20.
Yeah, it's gonna be an honor when that's what's up.
I just heard the clip. Y'all ain't hearing on the Session TV. The dark man, Frankie Boo called in. About the low vest. You know what I mean? Send some paper.
Y'all can't play it.
What's that?
I mean, if I would, we would. Damn.
Can I play this? You know what? I probably could grab that. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Being that he, Darkman be up here in a few, but I'm quite sure.
Nigga, Darkman gonna strike your ass, nigga. Go ahead, throw that shit up. Strike the hell out your ass.
Fair use.
Yeah, fair use. Fair use, dog.
Yeah, that'll be dope. We can share that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, hold on. Yeah, you know what the episode is called?
Nah, it ain't on the set. He had it on Instagram. I saw it on Instagram. Just pull up his Instagram.
Sure, I can't pull up the.
You can't?
No, not his Instagram. Let me see.
Who that? Well, Dark. I know Dark will just pop right up.
His phone will not stay up.
Yo, who that, man? Show your face.
Wise found the link. Man, Jesus.
Salute.
What's good, Wise?
Oh, that's Wise.
Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody.
What's good, Loaded?
Byron Boo.
Peace.
Car Body. Car Bull. Watchtower. Spool
Joe. What's up?
Salute to the panel.
No doubt, brother Wise, man. You got it. Wise is the we can't call him moderator. He the chatterator, man. He chat going.
Yeah, chatterator. So he be having that shit.
Be sending us mad. He be sending me mad content. Like, a lot of keeping us
always tagging us in, man.
The team is official, man.
Salute.
All right, so let me see. Y'all want the I do got the recap, but I don't know. Did Doc play music on the recap of the low vest shoot? Let me see.
I don't think he did. You ain't find that clip, right?
Nah, you talk about what Frank called in?
Yeah, let me drop down. Let me see something like this.
I heard some of it. It's on the Session TV. I definitely heard some of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what episode.
Y'all told me about it, but I didn't see it yet.
Session TV. I'm looking. I'm checking.
Please, Monday.
Ladies of our talk, salute, Queens. Listen to all, like if you're a content creator, when you come in the building, if you drop a one near your name, my mom's grab your name and go ahead and shout your channel out. This way you can get some subs and all that other good stuff, man. Definitely any content creator, if you're a content creator and you ever come in any one of our chats, more or less we do a lot of networking over here, so we're gonna help your channel grow in retrospect for when you taking the time out to come swing by. This way we all could get to the bag together.
Don't worry, I'm gonna take advantage of that as soon as I get my channel up and running.
Listen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need you to come on over to the gaming channel. We're gonna talk in the back. I need you to come on over, and I got some content over there that needs your expertise.
All right, so yes, I'm with it. I know a lot about that. So
let me see. Let me y'all want to talk about this? I really don't want to give that bozo no more airplay, but he is the hot topic right now. He did violate.
So we don't see the thing with FB. Where the big boo go?
He would go pull it up in the back.
You talking about a follow up?
No, he pull up the audio from when Frankie Boo called in. See. Okay, I got it. I got it, y'all. I got it. Hold on. I got it, y'all. Here we go. Breaking news. DMW shot, salute, King. Matter of fact, he another one, man. Great content over there. He come out to our events, take a lot of photos. Definitely capture the culture. So, if you run around, y'all see somebody with camera, that's probably DMW shots. Wise, take a lot of pictures too. Reach out to them. Let me see. Damn.
19-year-old woman, police say she was stabbed to death outside a bodega in Brooklyn when she refused to work in December.
Something the strip judge locked Park Slope.
Turn the volume up.
Actually turned himself in.
Yeah, he absolutely did that today. He showed up here at the 7A precinct. He turned himself in, and he had his lawyer with him at the time. Now, the 19-year-old victim and her twin sister, they were together last Sunday, and that is when she was stabbed to death. Police say the reason he did it is because she rejected him.
If you knew the twins for 19 years of their life, no one deserves to lose a child. She did not deserve that. She did not deserve that. That mom will never be the same.
Samaya Spain, just 19 years old, stabbed in her neck and chest at this deli in Park Slope, Brooklyn, after a chance encounter with 20-year-old Deo Kelly. Her twin sister was slashed on her arm.
Her dad, Stephen, is lost. Those are his twins. Those are his babies.
The parents asking Yvette Ramos, a lifelong friend, to speak on their behalf. Police say Kelly, who had too much to drink, flew into a rage when Samaya would not give him.
I'm out. We're gonna stop right there. Listen, it's never okay to sit up there and blame alcohol or drugs for you not having common sense. when you sit down and you talking to a person and the person say no, no is no. No matter how you slice it and dice it, no is no, man.
Yep.
Like I'm quite sure that young man has a mother or females in his family. Like, how does he feel if someone told his mother no, his mother told somebody no, and then they did that to her? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, no. These are newer individuals.
It's not that mental health is striking a lot of people, man.
I think we gotta be easy with putting everything as mental health. Some of these motherfuckers is just disrespectful and think they can do what they want.
No, I get that. I get that. You say that you ain't in the right state of mind. Obviously, you're moving like that.
I mean, like the way I grew up in my life, I could easily say I got mental health issues.
No, facts.
But I know the decisions that I make. The problem in our community, to tell you the truth, we don't know how to control our anger. That's what got me in a lot of trouble. I had to learn how to control my anger.
Yeah.
It's how you react when you mad is the measure of a manhood of a man, not what you do when you mad. It's how you react when you mad. Because when they get that time and when they sober up and they on that stand, their whole attitude and demeanor be different.
Word up.
You know what I mean? That boy 20 years old, his life over. His life over at 20.
Yeah. Over.
He probably don't even got no kids. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't lived.
No, I get it.
Somebody taught him wrong on that mentality that he thought he could just walk around and do what you want.
And do stuff like that.
You too young to be that high. First of all, even if you was that drunk, if you get like that and you react like that when you drunk, you shouldn't drink at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink.
Yeah. You can't control your liquor, leave it alone.
Yeah.
This is just, it's heartbreaking, man. Because a lot of us got kids. Some of us got grandkids, man. Just to know that sending your child to the store or hey, that's the last time you really gonna really see them, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's crazy because anything can pop off at any given moment, man. That's why you gotta watch your surroundings, man. Because I be on the train, man. Like in Philly, I mean, it's crazy out there, man. It's like anything can pop off at any given moment.
My girl got family from Philly.
Huh?
And my girl got family from Philly, and I was asking her, is it wild like that because of gang thing, or does them brothers just crazy? She was like, nah, they just crazy. It's not even a gang thing. They just out there. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
That's
but
what
check it. But it is a lot of gangs out here, man. That
yeah.
What you call that rap? Drill rap. Yo. These niggas these young boys is crazy out. They be on rapping about who they killed, naming them and everything, man.
Yeah,
that's it's them pills, man.
That's the music.
A lot of this wasn't going on.
Listen, they be making videos talking about the person
that
they
one up.
I'm talking about detail by detail.
That's crazy.
I call it the one up.
That's the music industry exploiting the new generation.
Yeah,
that's all
man,
it is.
it's crazy.
One up on you.
It's like you got South
really
Philly
like
against North
blaming
Philly.
the industry, because you still you sign up for that when you join the industry. The industry come with stuff. It don't just come with the car and the money. It come with a whole thing.
No, I
sign up for that.
I know what you're saying, but
you can't sign up for that and then say the industry is making me do this. You putting that music out.
It's your greed for money.
Before you get signed, before you even have the major deal, whatever because these days everybody using social media, right? So you coming straight to social media already out the gate with the negative bullshit, and then getting signed for that, and then saying the industry is doing that. And I'm not saying they're not taking advantage. They know it's a product.
No, it's being exploited.
If you had a record label and I wouldn't sign a drill rapper though.
That's what I'm saying.
Because of the lyrics. I wouldn't sign a drill rapper because it's a bad investment in your product. He gonna die and he can't do no shows nowhere. You can't make money.
But that's the thing. They still can make money off the royalties of that person, and that's what they've been doing.
But how much product you gonna get out of them? You ain't gonna get 10 albums out no drill rapper.
You worth more dead than alive.
These dudes are dying with 2 albums. See, millionaires though, they getting money, but they dying with 2 albums and a whole bunch of YouTube videos.
Listen, I didn't think drill music was that big in Philly, man. I'm
big everywhere.
I'm sitting down there watching the videos, man. I'm like, I didn't know that shit was. Oh, it's like neighborhood against neighborhood, man.
Yeah, and
South
they got
against
Philly
North
on fire.
West Philly against North Philly,
Yeah.
shit like that. Man, I literally had to stop watching, man, because that shit was making me depressed, man. I'm like,
bro, being that you from Philly, I got another question for you. That's something I don't understand, and please don't take this as disrespect.
Go ahead,
I don't
man.
know if you're Muslim or not, but I don't understand how you could be Muslim and move, even though nobody's perfect. Like the way they move down there and call and be Muslim is baffling to me.
Yeah, man. It's like that. They Muslims. Listen. They be killing each other, man. They show like a Muslim cemetery, man. I'm talking about all the graves was fresh, brand new, all dead, one on top of each other. I'm talking about brand new dirt, and they was brand new. I'm like, oh man, it's.
I'm pretty sure.
Man.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot in the Quran that goes against that.
And it's all young people, man.
It's haram, but they not really following behind that. I mean, that's just like a lot of the kids who probably grew up in a Christian household. These kids, they don't give a F about none of that.
No,
that's why they call it demon time. You know, a whole different type of timing.
Yeah, man.
Yo, salute, y'all. Salute. 12
No doubt. What's
happening? What's the word?
You already, man. Yeah, like half of them niggas, right? Half of them niggas done did their little 1-2 in the street, went to jail, turned Muslim, right? Play their part, play their position, come home and snap back. And you get it? And that's the reason why you have all this bullshit.
But how you gonna? You can't only be Muslim in jail. There's not jail Muslim and street Muslim. If you Muslim, you Muslim.
They had a lot of that. They had a lot of that.
Oh, exactly. People go to jail all the time.
I deal with facts and truth. I don't come
but people go to jail all the time and click up. They join the gang or they join a religion, a religious sect that they do it all the time. So
they had a lot of that upstate New York.
Even though it ain't right and exact, they do it all the time.
They had a lot of that upstate New York.
I'm not here to
green zone, nigga. I'm trying to get to the safe zone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the safe zone in the P9. Muslim ain't gonna be going at it unless somebody really violates.
It starts with the unity that the Hispanics had in the jails, and what happened is, they started to kind of pick on the minorities, and that's what made
that's the wave I'm from, Chip. I went up north when Latin Kings was the strongest thing in jail. Then it was the Muslims, and then 5%.
Yep. That's a fact.
I'm lucky again, because I don't think I would have ever been a gangbanger. It's just the way I'm structured in my life. I'm not no follower. I'm not good with rules. I don't think that would have been my line. But I'm glad that I didn't have to be exposed to none of that. I was on the street in '92 before any. I don't know nothing about the way they talk about jail now. I don't know nothing about that. I might not even have made it through a bid now. Somebody probably did something to me because I'm not joining nothing. It ain't going. It just I'm not moving like that. And the way it is now, you got to be something, or you got to be like something. You got to be like super something, or you got to join something.
Or you got to have a name in the streets already, and people know not to play with you.
Now,
I'm 57.
And some people ain't built.
Stay home and go to work. That's my name.
Going to jail now, you got to be. Going to jail now, you got to be damn near crazy. You got to be crazy. You want to go to jail now.
Yeah, I can't live on used to. I used to could do a lot of shit. I don't got none of them moves no more.
It's AARP time, man.
Come on,
shit ain't even nowhere to be.
There's no way I want to be in with a bunch of young bulls, a bunch of young motherfuckers like this 20-year-old that just went in. This nigga just stabbed somebody with a kitchen knife. Think I want to be in with him? His life is over. His life is over. He's 20. He got all day.
He play PC. I'm gonna let you know right now. That's he gonna
hit population. No matter how long.
He gonna play MO and PC and.
But you know the way that shit work on the island now, that shit don't even work no more.
It don't even work no more. It really don't. You can play
that shit ain't even gonna work out
all
for
you
him.
want.
That shit ain't even gonna work out for him. He gonna get what's coming.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You know what I mean?
Man, oh man. You know, now let me ask y'all this. We got to turn back to somewhere along the line with the rules that they're putting out in place now. His parents,
with the time or something.
What they trying to listen?
But New York ain't fucking with that right now, though.
When the police coming now, they saying, listen, if you don't turn your child in,
harboring,
you
no.
Harboring,
yes. If you knowingly hide your kid in New York, you can go to jail. But they not going to charge
you. Listen. I got a eyewitness example of that. So if you know the boy Coach. If you know Coach, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long story short, they come through looking for pink houses. Know what I mean? They come banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Banging on the door. Crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck the lock up on the door. They can't open the door. It's me, Joyce, Princess in the crib. Was it Princess or Chloe? I think Chloe was born. Anyway, we're in the crib. Boom, boom, boom. Can't get in. So now, mind you, they got the gang unit, the parole, and the NYP PD. Got the building surrounded in the pinks. Got the shit surrounded. You know how the building is. They got the shit surrounded. Like when they looking for a motherfucker just for parole violation. Boom, they gets in. Cuff me immediately, my nigga. Immediately. Listen, going down, boom, 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 boom. Harbor, I'm like, fuck some more. Harbor and they search through the crib. You ain't in there. Boom, yeah, you going down, you ain't open the door, boom, boom. Listen, while they walking me down, listen, we can let you go right now. Just tell us where he at. Just tell you where he at. Listen, man, fuck y'all niggas talking about. Long story short, I went to the island for a day, nigga. Went to Rikers Island for one night. Because they looking for a nigga. Because I wouldn't give them up. They don't play.
We're going to hold you right there for a second, Disco. We got a check full of people.
He ain't got no lawyer.
Men and women. See, any mothers, are y'all going to do a night on the island for your child if your child went out there and did what that young individual went and did?
But Chip, what I told you the other day, and he just attested to what I said. They not really going to mess with the mother like that. The man of the house is going to be who they going for, especially with us, just because it's a black man that they can mess with. So they're going to try to F with the father, the stepfather, whatever man is in that house. They looking at you.
Get rid of him.
They booked my ass.
That young boy loaded up.
And they're going to use the word investigation to get away with violating your rights.
Yeah.
Now that's the thing.
It's what happened, bro.
Because from what I understand, this young man didn't turn himself in until he got an attorney. Somebody got him an attorney. So is that considered aiding and abetting? If you hold him, whatever, or keep him.
If they don't have proof of who he was with, they can't just say, you know what I mean? Because he turned himself in. They didn't go get him. They didn't find him.
Yeah, as long as he turned himself in, they can't even fuck with nobody now.
He came with a lawyer, yeah.
If they had came up in that crib, caught him in that crib with mom dude, pop dude, yeah, they'd have caught a little joint. Just off the strip of the fucker, just off the strip of the fuckery what he did.
Holding him down because the police ain't find him. Whoever he was at, they was holding him down.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And what they better do, they better keep it quiet. Cause just off the strip of him doing that to them girls, they gonna book anybody even fucking with him.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I'm sorry to say. Let me make sure I send this broad announcement to any of my children that decide that they want to go that route. Y'all gonna eat that time, man. No,
wild. That's wild business right there, man.
Listen, it ain't a weed.
Take that big, son.
Nah, man. Listen, it's not a weed. You know, when you go out there and you
gotta protect the kids, bro.
You go against what you was raised on, and you go do something like that.
You on your own.
Keep that same energy. You know, make sure you have that same.
My son gonna call me and say straight up, "Yo, Pop, I fucked up." That's what he gonna say. Ain't gonna be no weed. Ain't gonna be that. He gonna be like, "Pop, I fucked up." That's it. He already know.
Yeah, he said we fucked up. He said, "Pops, we fucked up."
No, we didn't. You fucked up.
We fucked up.
For my son. I did. My son almost died already. He already know. My son got shot and everything. He already know. My son turned his whole life around. If you call me up and say, he gonna say, "Pop, I fucked up." He never gonna say he didn't know. One thing my son ain't gonna ever say he didn't know, because I gives him all the information. I ain't got no money, but my son rich in information.
And that's good because the parents got to teach them accountability. You got to be accountable for your actions. You did it.
Yeah, I made sure, not even make sure. My son take care of his child like he's supposed to as a man. I make sure my son is a man. I don't make sure he take care of his kid. I showed him the example of being a man, and I make sure he's a man. But he's his own man. When he fucking up, I tell him, "You're wrong. Shit go wrong in your life because you're doing it." And when you started doing the right thing, he saw.
So chat, just know.
Yo, Pop, you was right. Pop,
chat and panel, just know. If you hear them words, what we gonna do?
Especially when they got the common sense. You know, when they got common sense, because we was all their age at one time. And you know, when you go through that system, just luckily we got up out that joint. You know what I'm saying? And you got dudes that we went through still up in there. You know what I mean? And that shit ain't no joke, boy. That shit's a reality check, boy. That shit's reality check,
on everything. Any one of my kids call me and say "we," I'm gonna hang up the phone right after.
Yeah.
As soon as you say "we," I don't know what you did. You ain't incriminating me in nothing. I'm hanging up immediately. I'm not even saying who is this. I'm not saying who you talking about. I'm hitting end of me. It don't even click no more. It just be silent. I'm not gonna hear shit. You don't bang it no more. I'm hitting end.
I don't
want to know what you did. When you talking that "we," I don't want to know what you did.
Shout out to the home, the home team. Shout out to Panda Low, Sight Bite. This is
Sight Bite.
The link is in the chat for his book. Anybody that's out there, like I said, doing things to change their life around. We waiting for the homie to come home.
Free all them guys, man. Free the bros, free the brothers, man.
Yeah, it's true.
He definitely got his book available.
Free my brothers.
That's the information up there. Click them. If you want to send them a kite. You know what I mean? Let them know, hold his head whatsoever. That's the information for Sight Bite.
And let's help the brothers stay free.
No doubt. Oh shit.
Hey Chip, wasn't you just asking about conflict?
Yeah,
that's the part right there.
Conflict locked up right now.
Yeah, that's conflict. Shout out to G-Force, man. Conflict, Duck, all
and Duck too. Him and Duck got locked up together.
All Peter Prince. I just recently seen Sport at the event. But the entire we need the G-Force story. They put a lot of allegedly a lot of meow miles in, man. And
was it allegedly or was it real, son?
Nah, they put a lot of meow miles in, man.
A lot of miles in. That shit up for 30 years, man.
I think Sport got a book too.
Yeah, I got his book.
He do.
Hey, yo, big man, Chip.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, big man, Chip, man. Y'all seen somebody got a fake page up, man?
Yeah.
You know what? We saluted them. You know why?
Let them rock.
You got us in the algorithm. They ain't gonna show their face though. They gonna keep showing Ralph Lauren and clothing. But
That'll
they
show
ain't gonna,
you right there. That'll show you right there where they at. They
yeah.
got Ralph Lauren up on it. Man, listen, we ain't talking about that's back in the days, nigga. We trying to do our own Ralph Lauren shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good
So
luck.
let it rock,
Whoever was brave enough to
let
do
it
that,
rock.
you know, all they doing is sending an algorithm to it because you know when you look, the page is recently created. They only got like 3 subs. Man, have fun. If you the real super tripe and you got 3 subs, you did something wrong, man. Somewhere along the line, you crossed the line. You might got warrant out on you. That's why you know.
Super tripe in your first video is about Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Only
I
3
mean,
subs. Only 3 subs is super tripe.
Ralph Lauren. He said super tripe. Look, this where it all started at Ralph Lauren. I mean,
Unruly Super Queen. Already, man. You know, shout out to Unruly, man. One of the official ones that I could say came to our event, man. You know, came there in the flesh, showed her face.
I think I missed her, man. Was you there? I ain't catch Unruly.
No, she came right, probably like 2 minutes after we had left. When I went to drop you off, she came like 2 minutes. They called me. Dark Man called me. When she was there.
Oh,
Lord. Yeah. You know,
I'm
shout
on
out
my
to
phone already because I don't got her picture. I ain't meet her.
Hey, yo, who got pictures of Brian Boo, man? Who got some pictures of me?
I got a picture with you. I got flicks with you.
Yo, send them to me, man.
Yeah, you and flicks, you and bad flicks.
Man, those exclusives, man. How y'all holding those from me?
I might have one. If you was in a group picture, I took a lot of pictures. You might have been in one.
Yeah, you had a couple of joints.
That, man. Send it on my Facebook, Brian Boo.
Let me see.
Nah, I'm not in here.
Pictures from the bit. Hold on. Let me see.
Yo, somehow I had the same vest on as what?
Hey, yo, that video up there, Chip. I put that upload
How
of
many
that
people
video.
wore that vest to that event, man? What was the head count on that vest, man? That was different.
That's always gonna be like that, man. That's why
everybody just picked the vest.
you come. That's why I come to an event. I try to pick something, whatever's not popping. That's what I'm going with.
You know, this is exclusive. Let me drop this
I
off.
ain't had no vest on all night. My vest was on the damn table all night.
Shout out to Dark Man and the Session TV for providing this exclusive. You know, all from the legendary
historical.
You know, let me play this off.
This call is from a federal prison. So I can, send them some energy, man. Word.
That's beautiful, homie. Like, yo, bro, like that's what we doing. Like, I'm big on that, man. Like, no man left behind, especially the good ones. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, when it comes to the bro, like that's one of my biggest things. You know what I mean? Is getting out there, especially for my little bro, man. You know what I mean? But the blessed thing about that is he on his way as well. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna make sure the end part of it, you know what I'm saying, is beautiful for him to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? So, yo, that, like I said, man, your energy when it comes to those of us that's in these wars, man, in these plantations, man, is definitely a plus, homie, man. You and the other ones, man.
I mean, yeah, I figure that's the reason why I tell dudes I do what I do. You know what I mean? Because it was shown to me when I was locked up. You know what I mean? Through Big Man, Big Boo. You know what I'm saying? Him holding me down when I need a Walkman in the spot. He sending me Walkman, sending me a couple dollars here and there when he was collecting from the brothers. Al B, shitting on me. Al B coming to see me up north. Star sending Penny to come see me on the island and shit like that. So it's like me getting that love in there behind the wall. I was like, man, once I get back, I just want to make sure I pay it forward and just, show the same energy when I come home and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just do what I can for the brother that's behind the walls and stuff until they come home. You know what I mean?
That, homie, I ain't gonna even hold you. I love you, man, for that, bro. And you know what I mean? And when I touch, it's just gonna be an add-on, you know what I mean? For us to do it for whoever else is left, because Lockheed was my fucking son, and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, a lot of dudes forget where they come from when they get out there, whatever the case may be, man, or forget about what they left behind or the struggles that they may have endured, or maybe they didn't endure it, you know what I mean? But if you didn't endure it, it was because you had family members or loved ones such as yourself that was carrying you. You understand what I'm saying? By the grace of Allah. with it, man, and not looking at it. And I'm gonna tell you no lies, King. You helped me, you know, change the way.
This call is from a federal prison.
You know, I guess it'd be like it, you know, for some people it just need a spark to get them like, yo, all right, cool, yo, all right, I'm gonna give you the bread, you're gonna send it to the peoples, all right, it's from the peoples, all right, cool. You know, to get that pushing, you know, I just happen to be the pushing me, yo, play, I'm sending so-and-so bread. You know, I'm doing to send a little $20, $25, you know, all right, cool, you know, boom, boom, and we go from there. But yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just need somebody to be out there to be like, yo, this is what we doing, and keep dudes on point and give dudes, you know, oh shit, that's right. Yeah, we got to do that. We should be doing that. Looking out for our brothers and our comrades.
Man, you know, those are the old ways. You dig what I'm saying?
Like, yo, shout out. You want to say something to the people that, you know, that came through, you know what I mean, at the low vest shoot and showed you some love and loyalty, man, and send you some energy?
Do what?
So you want to say something?
Shout out. Ain't nothing but salutes for the good ones, man. You know what I mean? They all appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, just send it out to them, man. Send my...
Oh man, he gone, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to her for a minute, now I mean, but y'all know what it is, man. That was FB, man. He sent his love to the peoples that send him some energy up in the belly of the beast, man. Y'all know what it is, man. There's always love and loyalty, man. Salute to y'all that came out to Low Vest U, sending that energy to the brothers in the belly of the beast, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Live life, love life, enjoy life, and celebrate life, man. Salute y'all. Y'all stay up, man. Keep doing y'all one too, man. Showing that love and loyalty, man. All right, y'all.
Yeah. Salute to Golf, man. Salute to Lockheed.
Salute to Lockheed. Free Lockheed. Free.
Yeah, salute Lockheed, man.
Free Buffalo. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, Sightbright called in again on our last show, which is, you know, great.
Yeah, definitely. Low, a.k.a.
Low.
Hey, yo, Chip.
Yeah.
Yo, send me a link to that. I didn't hear none of that. It wasn't playing on my end. There was no audio.
You know what we're gonna do? You are you subscribed to the Session TV?
Nah, I don't even think so.
We'll get it to you.
We'll get you right, Loaded.
Yeah, that's, you know, FB, man.
We'll get you connected. That's all it is, son. We're gonna connect you to the matrix,
man.
We're gonna connect you to the matrix.
Look, y'all know I ain't been out here too long anyway.
Hey, yo, man. Yeah. We got Brian Boo in the fucking building. Nikki Boo, Ty Bull, Spoon Jew, Uncle Dis, and Chip Low. This shit is historical right here, son.
Yeah, legendary panel, man.
Yo, you know, remember Lockheed baby moms used to live next door to my old crib in the Garvey.
Yeah. I used to come to his crib, both of y'all crib. Right there in the Garvey, yeah. I remember that shit. Wow, man.
We got England in the building. That's what's up. England, man, listen, we global, y'all.
Hey, yo, Chip, remember that video you was playing the other night with the young boy that was on the stand?
Which one?
Oh, from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yo, so I went because the shit was freaking me out. I couldn't get that shit out of my mind. Yo, listen, I be doing my research. Yo, listen, I went and read up on the whole story. I did all the I watched it's like 100 videos. That shit is from 2007.
It's like crazy.
Yo, let me tell you something. That little bastard was so lying. Like everything on that stand was a lie. Every word that came out his mouth was yo.
I couldn't believe it.
Yo, Chip. Listen. I never heard no shit like that. They ripped the lady. Yo, listen. Remember when he said he got the oral from her?
Yeah.
God. Yo, they ripped the lady lips off, yo. What? Yo, the coroner said that the lady rips.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The lady's lips got ripped off from her mouth getting raped.
Detached from her teeth, I think her gums are.
Yo, these like niggas, they all was in on it. They all did it. Like they all got charged. They all did it.
Yeah, they all, even the females. Even the females.
Every one of them lied. Every one of those motherfuckers lied, and every one of those motherfuckers went down. Every last one of them.
No children.
Some young boys?
Man, listen, I'm
two grown men and like 3 young people.
Yeah.
Yo, they tried to charge Vince. Yo, Chip, you gotta just look at all that shit. Yo, it's too much to explain. But let me tell you something. These were some sick motherfuckers. That's like one of the most heinous crimes I ever heard of in my life.
And then she had a fucking nerve to write the shit in her diary, talking about last night was one of the adventures of my life and all this shit. I was like, what?
They
What are they smoking nowadays, yo?
when the police had them in the precinct.
I still want to see that shit, Chip. We still gonna have to do that.
It wasn't an adventure.
Y'all want to do
I still want to do that case, Chip. I want to see that broad on the stand.
He's a whole different people. Yo, he's a whole different person. Yo, in that precinct, that nigga was in there being so disrespectful to the police. That little motherfucker is the best liar in the world. Like, yo, the nigga in jail catching charges on the police right now, setting it on COs and like, yo, that little motherfucker was so lying.
I swear this nigga sound like a college kid.
Nah, but you can tell he was lying.
But he had me for a minute.
You know what? Let me do this.
Yo, I don't even use the N-word. I don't say that, but yo, that little nigga could get a Grammy for the way he was on that motherfucking stand, yo. He blames everything on everybody.
Lady salute, Queen. Already 2 out.
They all did it. Boo, they all did it.
That's everybody up who wasn't here.
How you gonna find DNA in the dude? Like, how you get? There was never no robbery.
Nah.
There was never no robbery. They didn't try to use their ATM card.
And
How do you
23-year-old Christopher
rape
Newsom
the
didn't show
man?
up for their best friend's birthday party in Knoxville, Tennessee
you got
on
the
Saturday
video?
night.
Okay.
Their friends knew right away that something was wrong. The couple loved to socialize and had been about to make their way to the party just an hour earlier. So where were they, and why were they not answering their phones? Less than 72 hours later, Tennessee would be left reeling from not one, but 2 of the most horrific torture slayings in its history. This is Monsters.
Shout out to Monsters.
Yeah.
Monsters, man.
They be saying it.
Just know that we just born this content.
What my boy free self.
And you don't gotta say it. So you don't gotta say allegedly.
Shannon Gale Christian was born on April 29th, 1985 in Nacogdoches, Texas, where her parents lived with her old as their parents had been told they would never have children. When Shannon was 12 years old, she moved with her family to Knoxville, Tennessee.
She was 18 months old.
He took a wood on the other end and found on the body. The remains were removed from the railroad for autopsy.
That's when
Neither Shannon nor Chris's families were aware of the discovery of the body on the railroad tracks, and so they continued their desperate search. Despite receiving no help from the police, the families had been able to persuade Shannon's cell phone provider to release her phone records and geolocation data. These records revealed that her phone had last pinged at a Cherry Street phone tower. With nothing else to go on, the family moved their search to the Cherry Street area, just 6 miles away from the apartment building where the couple had last been seen. The area surrounding Cherry Street is known as a high-crime area. It was a place you wouldn't visit unless you lived there or were seeking to buy something less than legal. At around 2 a.m. on the morning of Monday, January 8th, a little over 24 hours after the pair hadn't shown up for their friend's birthday party, searchers discovered Shannon's abandoned 4Runner on Cherry Street. They immediately knew something was wrong when they looked inside. Her vehicle had been stripped of anything even remotely personal to Shannon. Her stickers were gone from the windows, and a teddy bear and photographs she kept on her dash were missing as well. Also absent were her phone charger and the iPod she left in the car for music. But that wasn't all that the vehicle revealed. The seats in the car were pushed back so far that there was no way Shannon could have reached the pedals, and sitting in between the driver and passenger seats were a pack of cigarettes, despite neither of the missing couple being smokers. On top of that, the footwells were covered in mud. The car was Shannon's pride and joy.
Talking about, y'all remember when he said she asked for a
He
cigarette?
asked for a cigarette? Yo, Chip, I was just getting ready to say that shit.
She don't even smoke.
That little motherfucker was lying. But nah, this monster shit, they add some shit that wasn't in on the trial. Because they had that car for more than one day. They was driving around in the truck.
Oh, man. Yo.
And she kept it meticulously clean. There was no way she would have let it get into such a state. Both families knew then and there that something terrible had happened. They called the police again, and this time their concerns were taken seriously, though that might have been because the magical 24 hours had passed. By this time, it was too little too late, and their delays had already cost two young lovers their lives. While Shannon's forerunner was transferred to the lockup for processing, the body from the railroad was telling a story of its own. The remains had been found wrapped in a comforter with a sweatshirt tied around the head. There were no shoes on the man, and what was left of the skin on his feet was covered in mud. Multiple bullet wounds were found on the head, neck, and torso. It was also clear that the man had been raped. While the autopsy found
this nasty work,
they
man.
raped the dude.
Niggas raped him, man.
man.
Yo, they raped
What kind of
the
fucking
dude.
shit is this going on, man?
Oh, what?
Listen,
gang rape?
raped the dude. They had found
kind of?
Oh man, listen, that is
What kind of
nasty
Diddy
work,
party
man.
shit is this, man?
Yo, man, I want to watch this.
Different DNA. That's what I'm it was never no robbery. This
Yo,
was sick.
Yo,
This
That's
was
some
sick.
crazy
They
motherfucker.
just
Maybe
kidnapped them
maybe
people
the
to
chick
rape
used
their
to
torture
strap
them and
on.
kill them. That was just some sick shit.
Listen,
These niggas is
Steaming
wild for the
inside of
night,
them,
man.
the fire had destroyed the possibility of DNA being extracted from whoever had left it. Within hours of arriving on the autopsy table, the body was identified as belonging to Christopher Newsom. His parents were informed of the discovery, but the fire had caused such devastation to Chris's body that his parents were advised not to view his remains.
set him on fire.
Instead, their final memory of their precious boy was of him inside a body bag. With the discovery of Chris's body, both families had confirmation of their worst fears. Their loved ones weren't coming home. Now that police had Chris's body in the abandoned vehicle, the search for Shannon kicked into high gear. Her forerunner was re-examined in the hopes that they would discover something that led them directly to Chris's killer and, more importantly, to Shannon. And when I say re-examined, I mean examined by police investigators, since the first examination was by civilians, since the police chose not to get involved in the missing persons case.
Wow.
They never expected that what they would find in the car would lead them right to the killer's front door. Tucked in between the seats, investigators found an envelope with an address printed on the front. 2316 Chipman Street was just 2 blocks away from where Shannon's car had been found and less than 6 miles from the apartments where the pair had last been seen. The envelope also contained fingerprints which were quickly identified as belonging to Lamarcus Davidson, whose address was the same Chipman Street residence from the envelope. When a background search was run on Lamarcus, officers found that he had recently been released from prison after serving 5 years for carjacking and aggravated robbery. Investigators knew right away that there was a high likelihood that Lamarcus was involved in Chris's murder and Shannon's disappearance. But they couldn't understand how 2 middle-class young adults had crossed paths with a violent offender on what should have been a normal night out. On Tuesday, January 9th, police approached the rundown rental home on Chipman Street. The area was mostly industrial, with just a few residential houses located on the street. There was no answer to the door, but with reasonable cause to believe Shannon was being held inside, authorities forced entry into the house. What they found inside would reveal a crime so horrifying that even seasoned investigators would remain traumatized for years to come. Inside the house, police found a number of items which confirmed they were looking in the right place for Shannon. The iPod that was missing from her car, her purse and shoes, Chris's baseball cap, the same one he was last seen wearing, and his driver's license. However, their search would turn up something else infinitely more gruesome. When the trash can in the kitchen was opened, a dirty white sheet was revealed. Beneath that was a bundle of trash bags wrapped around something suspiciously large. When officers cut through the layers of plastic, they were appalled to discover the remains of Shannon Christian. She had been discarded in a bin like nothing more than a piece of trash. The house was immediately cordoned off, and Shannon's family were advised that their much-loved 21-year-old daughter would never be coming home. Just like Chris, Shannon's remains told a story much more than murder. Her body was a roadmap of torture, desecration, and suffering. Inside her plastic tomb, she was wearing only a camisole and sweater, and her skin was marked with blood, bruising, and deep gashes. But unlike the fire which had destroyed the DNA on Chris's body, Shannon's injuries held an abundance of evidence. Semen was found on her clothing and in her body cavities. The same fingerprints found on the letter in her car were found on the trash bag she had been stuffed into and throughout the house. Alongside the personal items, investigators also found shell casings which matched the bullets used to kill Chris. While they awaited DNA results of the samples taken from Shannon's remains, a manhunt got underway to track down Lamarcus Davidson, who was now the main suspect in both of the brutal murders. What they didn't know at that stage was that Lamarcus hadn't acted alone, and that no less than 5 people had the opportunity to save one or both of the young couple's lives that day, and to spare them from the torture which would be their last living experiences. When investigators secured phone data for Lamarcus's cell, they identified a number of calls between him and a man named Eric Boyd. A bolo was put out for Eric, and that day officers stopped a vehicle he was driving. They asked Eric to tell them where Lamarcus was, but he denied even knowing the man, let alone his whereabouts. When officers applied a bit more pressure and indicated the crimes which they were investigating, Eric's story changed and he told them he wasn't about to do time for someone else's crime. He told the officers that Lamarcus was hiding out in a building the two of them had robbed the same day Shannon and Chris had been taken. He provided directions to a vacant house with a for sale sign in the front yard. When officers entered the house, they found garbage everywhere with empty food wrappers and McDonald's bags covering the floor. They also found clothing, a cell phone, binoculars, and a pistol. Sitting pretty in amongst the filth was Lamarcus Davidson. He was immediately arrested for murder and taken into the station for questioning. It would later be revealed that Lamarcus was wearing Chris's Nike shoes at the time of his arrest. The stupidity of criminals never does get old. Over the coming hours, the man told officers no less than 5 different versions of the events leading up to Chris and Shannon's abductions, torture, and murders. First, he claimed to have left the house on Chipman Street and had no knowledge of either of the victims or what had happened to them. He then told officers that some men had come to the house and told him that they had carjacked 2 people and tied them up in the back of the car outside. Lamarcus said he saw the victims in the car and told the 2 men he wanted nothing to do with it and left the house to smoke marijuana. When he returned 20 minutes later, Chris was gone, but Shannon was still tied up in the living room and she told him she did not want to die. He then took her 4Runner and used it to deal drugs in the neighborhood before wiping it down and abandoning it. But he absolutely did not rape Shannon and had nothing to do with her death. The men he pointed the finger at were his half-brother, Latalvis Cobbins, and his best friend, George Thomas. On January 11th, George Thomas and Latalvis Cobbins were arrested for Chris and Shannon's murders, alongside Lamarcus Davidson, who was already in custody, and Eric Boyd, who was considered an accomplice after the fact. But there was one more name that needed to join the list. While the men were being interrogated, they named Vanessa Coleman as also being involved in the torture and murders of the young couple. She was arrested later the same day. Vanessa was just 18 years old at the time, while the men were aged between 24 and 35. It was only once the 4 men and 1 woman were in custody that the circumstances leading up to the murders were revealed in any reliable detail. With the forensic evidence piling up, each of the accused blamed the others, and unsurprisingly, they downplayed their roles in the crimes. But they were clear on 2 things. Lamarcus was the ringleader of the group, and the motive for his crime was that he wanted a new car to run his drug business. Fatefully for Shannon and Chris, her hard-earned 4Runner was the perfect vehicle. Latalvis was the first to give a plausible version of events to the investigators. He claimed that he drove with his half-brother and Eric to the apartment complex for one of them to meet with a girl. But when they pulled up outside, they saw the shiny silver 4Runner with a girl in the front seat talking to a guy standing outside the car. When the pair were locked in an embrace, LaMarcus and Eric jumped out of the car and carjacked the couple at gunpoint. They ordered LaTalvis to drive back to the Chipman Street house while the others drove back in the 4Runner with their prisoners. LaTalvis claimed that as soon as they arrived back at the house, LaMarcus took the woman into the bedroom and Eric drove off with Chris in the SUV. When Eric came back later, Chris was no longer with him. LaTalvis claimed that he never raped either victim. Meanwhile, DNA results began pouring in. LaTalvis's semen was found in Shannon's mouth, directly contradicting his claims of innocence, and LaMarcus's semen was found in Shannon's body, on her camisole, sweater, and her jeans found at the Chipman house. Fingerprints from all of the accused littered the Chipman house and Shannon's 4Runner. Vanessa Coleman initially denied being involved, but when it became clear the others were doing their best to save themselves, she admitted she was there throughout the whole thing. But her defense was that she was being held hostage just as much as Shannon and Chris, and that she had no choice but to play along in the hours of rape, torture, and beatings. Finally, with the DNA and crime scene evidence, investigators were able to piece together what happened to Shannon and Chris in the final painful hours of their lives. With guns to their heads, Shannon and Chris were forced into the backseat of the car and their hands were bound behind their backs. Two of the men from the other car got into the front seats and drove the car to the house at 2316 Chipman Street, just 6 miles away. Chris and Shannon were dragged into the house by their hair and clothes, and once inside the front door, their feet were bound and gags were forced into their mouths. The killers started with Chris first. He was dragged into another room, out of sight of Shannon but not beyond her ability to hear his screams. Over the coming hours, Chris was repeatedly sodomized and raped by several members of the group. Throughout the attack, he remained bound at his hands and feet and had a sock shoved deep into his throat. He was blindfolded with a bandana and had a dog chain tied around his neck. This collar would serve a further purpose when a leash was attached and Chris was dragged like an animal back out of the house the following morning. He was then shoved into the back seat of another vehicle and driven to a set of railroad tracks where he was forced to walk barefoot on the sharp stones. When he was approximately 20 feet from his attackers, he was shot once in the back and once in the neck. Horrifically for Chris, he was not killed by those shots. Instead, he survived long enough to take another shot point blank in the head. The gun's muzzle was placed above his right ear and its trajectory severed his brainstem, killing him instantly. But Chris's torment was not over yet. His assailants then doused him in gasoline and lit his body on fire, successfully destroying the identities of his killers, but not of the torture they had inflicted upon him. Back at the Chipman Street house, Shannon was fighting for her life. She didn't know what had happened to her partner, but she had a strong will to live. Sadly, such a fighting spirit usually does little to deter monsters from their evil desires. If anything, it emboldens them, and this was the case for Shannon. After having killed Chris, the men returned to the house and set upon her in the most violent way. While Vanessa Coleman held her down in one of the bedrooms positioned on the north side of the house away from the road, Shannon was set upon with such violence that it's a testament to her strength that she survived as long as she did. First, Shannon was stripped down to just a camisole and sweater and beaten repeatedly about her head and body, resulting in severe cranial injuries. She was then tied to a chair and raped in her mouth before she was thrown to the ground again and beaten about her head and kicked repeatedly in her groin. There are simply no words to capture the level of pain that Shannon experienced during those hours. She suffered extensive hemorrhaging to her head and groin, as well as deep carpet burns over most of her body. Over 2 days, she was violently sodomized with a number of unknown objects and brutally raped in her vagina and anus. Some of these assaults were so forceful that she had complete tears through her soft tissue, causing internal injuries. But as had occurred with Chris, Shannon's nightmare was far from over. When her attackers were done with her, they had the presence of mind to consider that Shannon's wounds could contain evidence of their identities. And so they took every killer's favorite cleaning product and attempted to destroy every trace of themselves. They poured bleach down her throat and scrubbed her bruised, broken, and bleeding body with it. They even poured it directly onto the raw flesh around her genital area. Shannon was still alive and conscious throughout this horrendous, excruciating process. Despite the pain, she repeatedly begged for her life. After attempting to eliminate the evidence of their involvement, the men hogtied Shannon and taped a small trash bag over her face. They stuffed her body into 5 large household cleaning bags and discarded her like trash in a garbage can in the kitchen. They covered the bags with old dirty sheets. Shannon suffocated to death slowly inside that garbage can. Her autopsy would later describe her rape as extreme and much more than a simple sexual assault, if there is such a thing as a simple sexual assault. Her neck was broken during the beatings and her upper lip had been torn inside where it connected to her teeth. It's not known how long it took Shannon to die, but we can assume that given her strength in surviving the assault, it was a slow and torturous death. Meanwhile, her killers went about their day as if nothing had happened. While she was suffocating to death in a trash can, Lamarcus left the house wearing Chris's shoes and using his cell phone. He visited his girlfriend and gave her Shannon's personal items as a gift. When Vanessa's home was searched as part of the investigation, a journal was found with an entry from January 9th, the day after Chris and Shannon's torture. It read, quote, "Last night was one of a kind. We stayed with a crackhead that is cool as hell. It snowed a little bit, but it's already melted. Let's talk about adventures. I had one hell of an adventure since I've been in the Big TN. It's a crazy world these days, but I love the fun adventures and lessons that I've learned. It's going to be a long, interesting year." She literally wrote in her diary, "The murder of Chris Shannon was one hell of an adventure." Lamarcus, Latalvis, and George were indicted on 16 counts of felony murder, rape, robbery, and kidnapping, 2 counts of premeditated murder, 2 counts of especially aggravated robbery, 4 counts of especially aggravated kidnapping, 20 counts of aggravated rape, and 2 counts of theft. Vanessa was indicted on 12 counts of felony murder related to rape, robbery, kidnapping, and theft, 1 count of premeditated murder in relation to Shannon, 1 count of especially aggravated robbery for Chris, 4 counts of especially aggravated kidnapping, 20 counts of aggravated rape, and 2 counts of theft. Eric was initially arrested in connection with the carjacking only and charged with being an accessory to a carjacking resulting in serious bodily injury to another person and misprision of a felony, which is basically covering for someone you know has committed a crime. Investigators believed his role was primarily in helping the killers conceal their crimes and provide somewhere for them to hide from authorities after killing Shannon and Chris. With 5 people in custody and overwhelming physical evidence tying them to the crimes, this should have been the end of Chris and Shannon's story. Their families should have felt some sense of justice when their child's abusers and killers were sent to prison. But what they ended up with was far from a clean and tidy conclusion. It took 2 years for the trials to get underway. In the meantime, a number of motions were heard to have the trial location changed due to the intense media coverage of the case, which the defense argued would influence the jury. So Judge Richard Baumgartner allowed George and Latalvis's trials to have juries from nearby Davidson County in order to avoid any bias. A number of other motions to dismiss and change the venue for the trials were sought. All the while, Chris and Shannon's family were trying to process their grief and fight for justice in their names. Eventually, the prosecutors for Vanessa and Latalvis announced that they would be seeking the death penalty. At one point, Judge Baumgartner...
Let me pause this. Listen. I'm sitting here. I'm doing my best to try to wrap all this up. What I really want to do is get to their testimonies at trial, because
it's death penalty, nigga.
Man, listen, their testimonies.
Nigga, this shit, that shit is just sickening, man.
Lord God, that's that shit they was smoking, man.
That shit ain't even getting money. Yo, that shit ain't even getting money. They ain't even getting money involved in this shit. This shit is just sick, man.
And I was thinking that I'm like, so many ways to make money. Yo, so many ways to make money. Them niggas can't think how to make money. They gotta kill somebody. Yo, you know,
raping dudes and niggas out here raping dudes.
They wasn't even making no money.
How many
Niggas
cars
out
I done
here
broke in
raping
my
dudes.
lifetime,
They was
man?
already getting money. He
Talk
used the
about
truck
a
to
car,
hustle.
They
Yo, where
wasn't
the
making no
scraping
money.
coming at though, man? Scraping. They out here scraping. Dudes.
Man, you ain't gotta kill nobody to make no money. It's too many ways to make money, yo.
And dudes is scraping dudes though.
How y'all take
Scraping
turns
dudes,
raping a
man.
man, yo?
I don't even
How
know.
do
That's
y'all
Yeah,
take
another
that's
turns
world.
crazy.
raping a man?
The scraping of a dude, man. This is crazy.
That the
Yo,
money is
he's
hard to
scraping
get.
dudes. He's scraping dudes and then go see his
They
girl.
need to move. They need to move from where they at. If the money that hard, move the fuck somewhere else, yo. I
Them
stayed
dudes,
home.
but that's the thing. They didn't make no money.
It
Every
ain't
now
about
and
money.
then, they didn't make no money.
It ain't about money, man.
It wasn't
You're
even
on that
about no
He
Diddy
said
money.
shit.
he was to get a truck to set, and he wanted a new truck to run his drug business.
Man, he ain't want no truck. That
And,
was that
and
cap. He was
every
capping.
now and then he bust a lick. He wasn't even really out there
What kind of
Yeah, that
drug
grinding.
was
business
cap,
he
man.
running where
Cause
he
he
gotta
wasn't getting
carjack
money, man.
somebody though?
He
Oh,
in
he
the crib
just
scraping
wanted
people,
to
man.
kill
He in the crib
motherfuckers.
scraping
That's what
people.
he
He
Money,
wasn't
I
wanted.
trying
said
to
you
get
ain't
money.
gotta carjack
I
nobody. You
don't
should
know
have
why
money
he
to
was.
buy a car. Why you selling
Man,
drugs
that
if you
nigga,
can't buy no car?
Cause
niggas
listen,
got
listen,
dangerous.
bro.
I don't
Listen,
know where they
listen.
was from.
They already had them, right? They had them. So they got them in the crib. He ain't take the whip and go bust no moves. He in the crib scraping people.
Crazy.
That nigga
Yeah,
busted
that's
like
some
2
different
licks.
shit.
Taking
And to
turns
know
raping a
that
man. Yo, that
she
shit is sick,
held
man.
them, no, she said she was captive too. She held them down.
Shit, Bob, yo. It's crazy out here, man.
But yeah, out of state is different, man.
You
Down
ain't even
south
you
is
can't even
different.
put it on the state, man. You got sick motherfuckers everywhere, man.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
You got these
Crazy.
motherfuckers down the block, up the street, down south,
You
upstate.
don't be thinking human beings is capable of that kind of shit. You think only the
Nah, I
others
don't
do
be
shit like
surprised.
that.
Yo, one thing, I don't be surprised, man. It's a sick ass world, man.
Yeah, but we don't really be super savages like that. But that to be a bunch of black people, that was kind of real sick.
Yeah, man. Black is the new white, man. Black is the new white.
You right, Disco. They got
These ways
savages
to make
coming all
money,
forms.
man. Come
But I'm
on.
just saying, like, how you wake up and say this
Drugs
the
is the
plan?
80s
This
hustle,
what I
yo.
want to know. What was
Nigga,
in
that
your
shit on
mind like an
selling
hour
drugs is
before you
the 80s
did that?
hustle.
When you said, I'm gonna go find a man and a lady, I'm gonna kidnap them and I'm gonna rape them. What was in
Niggas
your
be
mind an
on them
hour before
pills.
you did that?
Yo, I say it again. It be them pills and that syrup.
I tell you, man, niggas be high. I know gotta be
That's
drugs make you
wet.
do something that stupid, man.
That's that wet.
Selling drugs is
Yeah,
the 80s
these niggas
hustle.
ain't even sniffing cocaine. These niggas on perk 30s and mollies and
That's part of it, but
sipping on syrup.
Any drug that make you want to do that, it should be forbidden. That's terrible, man.
And these niggas be running around talking about demon time. They be running around talking on that demon time shit, man.
That's what they call them heinous, senseless crimes. Yo, that's them. What's that? That's some law and order type crimes right there, yo. Just senseless and heinous.
I think as a kid, I was on that. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, but one thing about them,
You looking DMW shot?
one thing about them, they ain't gonna get a chance to do it again. It's a wrap. It's a
Yo, but
wrap.
how you be on stand and gotta watch somebody's family like
You had morals,
you
bro.
did
No
that?
women, no children.
Yo, I don't know, man. It's like you said, you gotta be inhuman. You gotta be numb. You gotta be numb to humanity to commit that kind of crime, yo. And just sit up there, like, listen, that's psychopathic. That young boy is a psychopath.
Yeah.
To sit on the stand and do that psychopath. I
To
don't see shit like
leave
that on
and
TV.
come back.
I'm telling you. I only
Yeah,
see
he was
shit
doing
like that on
different. He was
TV.
doing some different shit.
And the other one, the
Yo, how old was these people? How old was they?
The young boys is in their 20s. The other two is grown.
And the
It's
chick
the
was
older brother
18.
and the friend.
Yeah, the chick was 18.
The friend, the older brother, and then it's the young friend and the younger brother. The young ones is, but the girl is 18. They just said that. The other two is like in their 20s.
Yo, what
But they
gave them
grown
the
men now
reason
because
to
this
break
happened
them
in
too?
2007. I mean,
Yo,
2019. This happened in 2019.
We ain't gotta worry about them no more. We won't see them no more.
No, I'm bugging. It happened in 2007. They came back. They took the boy dude back to trial in 2019 and gave that nigga like 100 more years.
Yeah.
It took 50 years, and they took 50 years off of the other one. Because the George, the friend, the one they say went with him to go shoot him and burn him at the tracks, all of them blew trial for the same exact charges. But the DNA they said was from the boy dude and the older brother Lamar. Them the ones that did all the way.
Hey, yo, remember you asked earlier, right? See, fuck niggas like them, or go to the penitentiary and turn Muslim for protection.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like them, or go turn Muslim for protection.
That's crazy.
Nah, I don't think the Muslims gonna allow them motherfuckers to come in doing no shit like that. Nah, I don't think they're gonna let them in.
Hell no.
I got keep it
that's
I
demons.
don't think they let them in. I think they over there like, nah, I don't think so, man. You know, alhamdulillah, when they say alhamdulillah and all that, but nah, I don't think so, man.
They do check the background charges.
That case was too big. That case was too big. Nobody's letting them in. They gotta make their own game. Nobody letting them in.
They got to be a part of the booty band.
Hey, yo, you already know. They out here fucking with, they out here scraping dudes. So you know them other guys snatching them niggas up soon as they come through.
Not the way they scrape it, the way they scrape it, they ripping niggas' lips off, yo.
You got 100.
They passing out Kool-Aid. They passing out Kool-Aid to niggas as soon as they come through here. Take this cherry Kool-Aid home, girl.
I don't think the
they are exposed, yo. They are exposed.
Yo,
that whole bid, they're exposed.
They're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, they're exposed.
Nobody letting them in their team, man. That right there, man.
You can't get down with nothing.
Yo, look at that crowd. Like I don't want to bump with him. Like, if you bring him, yo, listen, he can't stay here. That you can't bring him in this cell. He can't stay here. You got
immediately. Yo, he got ran about the house immediately. He got to unpack.
Run out. There's no run out. He's not coming in here. Do not unpack none of that shit.
Nah, he ain't going to population. He ain't going to population. He going to them high classification houses for lockup.
He gotta do his whole shit in the shoe. They gotta do their whole shit in the shoe.
Yeah.
So the people, because I ain't the people that
they need to be in shoe. They don't need to be in general population doing shit like that.
Killed was black? The people that got killed was black?
Nah, they was white.
Oh, they really fucked up.
They got 100
That's why they took him back and gave him 100 years.
PC not even gonna say
extra 100 years.
Yeah. That case was so open and shut. The police didn't even have to do no racial shit. The judge was so mad. The judge was so mad. He did illegal shit. It got they conviction got overturned, but Supreme Court upheld that shit. Supreme Court was like, nah, we don't give a fuck what that judge did. They shit stand. This shit is standing. No overturn. We not letting these niggas go. No, that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I read up. Yo, this shit is so sick. I tell you, once you showed that video the other night, shit, I woke up with that shit on my mind. I said, "Whoa!" I never heard of it. I never knew nothing. And I be like on current events. I said, "Let me Google this shit." I Googled that shit. I said, "Oh shit, 100 videos." I started asking other people. They said, "Oh yeah, that's from First 48. I've been heard about her. That's So if you watch some of the videos, some of the testimonies, if you watch the shit George said on the stand, the way he said they did the dude, the courts never found his DNA. He didn't get no rape, but he got charged with rape from being in on the crime. But he didn't rape nobody. He didn't rape the girl and he didn't rape the dude.
He was there.
Yo, y'all remember the biggest travesty of justice, right? Remember the Central Park 5? They did them dirty, man.
Yeah.
Yo. Shout out to the chat. But shout out to my nigga Chango from the YTC crew that actually freed the Central Park 5 because he went to
I read that. He had some he hooked one of them dudes up with a lawyer and shit.
Yeah, Liz Stewart. She died.
There was another dude too, Nick. Remember, Homeboy that did it told another nigga in jail that he did it, and another nigga said he telling that's fucked up.
Yeah.
No, Wise, you right, but my nigga Chango was the nigga that made him admit that.
Yeah, all that took into play, but it wouldn't have happened if homie wouldn't have confessed to the shit.
He couldn't do that. Like, how you gonna let them do that?
But my
I know
Chango,
they did Dirty Work.
Check this out.
Dirty Work.
They was locked up with the Summer Sam nigga. They was locked up with that crazy nigga that was locked up for marriage. They was locked up with a lot of dudes. So when son came to the lawyer and they was pressing him, because the Summer Sam Berkowitz, whatever his name is, that nigga was a super religious nigga after the fact. So he be over
Look
there
that nigga.
Yeah, facts. But he be over there talking Bible quotes and shit. But all day if you hearing that shit, just go, these niggas fall. You know what I mean? Their little brains get, and then my man.
Hey yo, you got that static, Lodi. You got that static. I think.
Fuck, man.
Nick, I thought you said you get a new phone, Nick.
Yeah, sometimes.
Get a new phone. But I was trying to.
You gotta wrap your dread around.
Yeah. This nigga disco. Yeah. Shut up. He's like, I'm gonna check out and check back in. Peace.
Hey yo, no cursing in the chat, son. No cursing in the chat.
Nah, but I just wanted to give my man Chango a shout out because, somehow he's not mentioned in any of the Central Park 5 stories. None of it. And he did a lot of groundwork with the lawyer Liz Stewart, all that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he has a grievance with that. So he's putting out his own thing, but that's his own business. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand how that got overlooked. You know what I mean? But what it is though, man. Yo, shout out to everybody in this motherfucker, man. What we talking about?
Dog,
about that.
Talking about that gruesome case out there in Knoxville, man. That's when
Oh, you saw the shit that I sent you, Chip, with the boys in upstate a little bit, not upstate, but a little bit more up.
Yeah, I seen that. I was gonna touch on that in just a few seconds, because that's another nasty work case.
Man, I can't take no more nasty shit tonight,
Yo, man. Watching the news is crazy, man. When you turn the news on, the news just be depressing, boy. The news is like watching. The news is like watching Friday the 13th, Halloween, and all that wrapped up. It's crazy when you turn the news on. You look with the weatherman be telling the news, he be in a gunfight. Yo, it's gonna be raining now.
They say the trains is mad dangerous, right? And they say you got to pay attention when you're on the subway. Really, if you get on the train and go to sleep, you the safest motherfucker on there. You miss everything. Everything going around, you miss everything and wake up when it's time to get off the train out of service. You miss all the valleys. Nobody talk to you. Nobody do nothing to you. Get on the train.
I gotta disagree with that one. Hey, yo, look, me and Big Blue got
ain't no way in the world I'm getting on the train and falling asleep. I don't give a damn what's going on.
Hey, Boo, tell them how the trains be full of people.
Yo, hold on, man. Hold on. Too many people talking, yo.
If you look at all the videos that happen on the train, there's always somebody who never got off their seat. That's because they were asleep. You see all these motherfuckers running off the train, all this shit happened. You see somebody never got up out their motherfucking seat. They were asleep. They woke up. They don't even know what happened.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Wise. I'll be on my dog walking shit. I go from Brooklyn to Harlem to, I be seeing all these motherfuckers on the train, dogs, and they don't be sleep, nigga. They be awake. They be begging. They be causing problems. God bless the niggas that go to sleep and just be chilling. Like
I grab my brass knuckles. I go to the train. I grab my brass knuckles. I just put them up on my head in my pocket. As soon as they come walking by, yo, you got some spare change. I'm like, yo, keep going. Don't even stop here. Just keep going. Don't stop here. Ain't nothing here.
You about to lose
Ever since I was little, I always been the type that just go in the other car. If a motherfucker come in the car bugging with all that homeless shit, I just go in the other car. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to smell it. I don't even put myself. I just go in the other car.
With you. The women on the train, the old people on the train, the little babies on the train, the punk niggas on the train, everybody that's regular don't got to deal with that. So I take that shit on my jacket. And I get up and be
The
like,
only
what's
thing is like
poppin', motherfucker?
arriving on Mars.
Because we ignorant right now. You want to be crazy? Let's act crazy.
I'm not
And you know
getting in
what
no
they
fight
do?
with no bums.
Nada,
I don't
nada,
want them
nada. You know
stinking
what
on
they
me.
do?
I'm not getting
They
in a
go
fight
to the
with a
other
motherfucker
car
with
like
18
you.
jackets
They
on.
be like,
First of
yo,
all, none of
nada,
your
nada.
hits gonna
They
hurt
go
him
to the other
anyway.
car.
He got on 18 coats. I'm not going one-on-one with no bums. I don't want them touching me. I'll
I
cry
don't
before
give
I
a
touch you.
I
Real
don't care
talk.
about none of that.
I'm just
You're
letting
not
you have it.
violating no people on the train. You're not
Bro, how you
violating
gonna go
nobody in
one-on-one
this
with a bum?
motherfucker.
Like, you really gonna
And
take a homeless
you
motherfucker
can take them,
with
yo,
47-inch
you can take them
dreadlocks
18
that's
coats
3 feet
and you can
thick?
lay on them shits after I knock your ass out. You heard
I
me?
I
let
tell
them
you,
have
it's
it,
Lay
simple,
man.
on them
man.
18
It's
coats
a
and get
real
your ass out
easy.
of
It's real easy. It worked for me every time. It works for me every time. Just say we sit in the train car, right? Homeless dude come through. So he start harassing people down there. You see he coming. So you know he coming. He's coming. He's doing his performance. So they acting crazy already. So, you know, they go off the people energy. They see everybody, oh, I'm gonna act crazy. Everybody be like this. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of that. Soon as he come, he act a little crazy. I take the brass knuckles out my pocket. I just spin them around my index finger like this. Just spin them so he can catch some eyesight. You know what I mean? Like, who need that? I'm like, listen, go ahead. Just keep going. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nothing right here. Say something real aggressive to him. If he want to stand there, he like 57 seconds. Bow, knock his ass out. I'm getting off next stop. I'm out of there. I'm like, I'm going. I'm going. I ain't arguing with you. I'm not doing nothing. Because you don't know. You could be like, homie that got shot with his own gun. Like, he's stupid. Nigga had a gun on him, beating with a nigga on the train.
He got what he got. First of all, how you come out with a gun and choose the panhandling? You could get some money with that gun. How you on the train begging and you got a gun? That don't make no sense.
Nah,
Well, yeah, but he's stupid.
Instead of the
Nah,
gun.
he wasn't begging wise. He was drunk. His wife talked about it. He has a drinking problem. He has mental problems, and he was mad about the migrants
Listen,
attacking
everybody
the
got a drinking problem. Everybody got a drinking problem.
With that
You
gun.
remember the last dude? You remember the last dude that was on here talking about he crazy?
Talk about it.
Listen, remember the last dude that was on here talking about he was crazy? You know when you diagnose your own self as crazy? How you diagnose yourself as crazy, man?
We about to get evicted.
Word up, we gotta take that shit back to Walmart, son. You just fucking up.
When you pick that gun up and come out your house,
I
that's a
mean,
conscious decision. You know what you're doing. That was a conscious decision when you pick that gun up and come. Yeah, like he didn't even could get the gun out. I didn't realize that she poked him that bad.
Nah, listen. This is what it was. He one of them dudes that was in special ed, right? So when you in special ed, when you get put in special ed, they tell you retarded, you stupid. These niggas grow up to be grown niggas thinking they really retarded. Start naming yourself 730 and special and all this and all that. These dudes really be thinking that. So you really in society, you done made yourself crazy because the National Guard is on the train. The National Guard was on the train 2 days before he even did that stupid shit. Now, what made his dumb ass wake up and say, let me get on the train with a gun? When the National Guard is patting niggas down. At any given time, he could have went to jail. That's why he got shot in the head. He got shot with his own gun.
Big Bob, salute, Big Bob.
No
God gave him his own shot. Here, you want to shoot somebody? Shoot yourself, nigga.
The only thing I don't agree with that, even though you gotta see both sides, discharging a firearm that recklessly in a place that's small, you could have hurt a lot of people that ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
he
what
had
happens
no
when you bring a gun
If
on
you
the
got the
train.
gun now,
If you bring a gun on the train, and you pop off, yeah. That's why they go, his ass go, we ain't gonna see him no more.
Nah,
we ain't gonna see him no more.
Nope.
He
They
going to
already
jail
said
with
if
a
he
bullet in his
survived,
ass.
he's getting charged. If he
Yeah, he
survived, they
going to
already
jail
made
with a
that
bullet
clear.
in his ass. Right here, right inside of right now. Stupid ass nigga.
Nah, he's still in the hospital. But they
He
already
died,
made
son.
it
He
clear.
didn't
They
die.
already made it clear that when if he wakes
didn't
up
die.
and he alright, he going
I
to
thought he
jail.
was in a coma. I didn't hear nothing.
No,
I
he
thought he
got
was
to
in a
get in the
coma.
hospital.
He's still in
That
the
nigga ain't
hospital.
died.
He
Soon
ain't
as
get
they
out yet.
clear his ass, soon as they clear him, they put him in right inside the hospital, nigga. They got a bed for him.
I know they charging him with that gun. They already said they putting that gun on
Yeah.
him. They said he getting that gun charge when he wake up. They already
His
said
ass
that.
is out. His ass is all the way out.
And they front and they still talk about they looking for the girl that stabs, and they ain't looking for that girl.
They said they never charged her. They said nah. The DA said they never even charged her. The DA said that she was acting in defense. Like the DA said.
I think she might get booked, man. I think she might get booked. You know New York go, man. They don't give a fuck about you helping somebody.
I ain't mad though. A nigga whooping my ass. I ain't mad. My girl stab him. Fuck that. Cut that.
Yo, but look, you see where she was at?
Somebody beating my boy like that. I'm stabbing her.
Nigga. She left that nigga in that corner by himself, nigga. She was over there with the other people.
She ain't bulletproof. She said she'll stab a motherfucker. She
ain't gonna die with him, man. That's
she didn't even like shit with him. She didn't walk by, said, bang, 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 bang.
She hit him crazy though. He almost passed out from that. He was gonna go down before that. He couldn't even get the gun out. He was on delirious.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, you stabbed me? You stabbed
me?" But
me?"
he had to be on them narcotics, man. Cause he in a whole squad. It was like the way he did, like he forgot he had a gun. It was like he forgot he had a gun.
I could disarm a nigga like that. I don't know.
I don't think he forgot he had the gun. I don't think he thought he had to use it.
Nah,
he didn't forget he had the gun. He didn't think that he would have to use it. He thought he would have the situation under control. But he didn't expect Shorty to poke his ass like that.
Shout out to the dude.
Because he had the dude. The dude wasn't fucking with him.
And that's the crazy shit. He got the blinky on him. He get him, so you got the gun on you. You already got a one-up on the motherfucker. What you even moving with a nigga for?
Listen, he didn't know that Shorty was stealing cigar. You know, man, listen.
He took his eye off of her. She sat down, went through that purse. Too bad he ain't keep that.
That nigga had a bad day. Nigga stabbed, shot, and locked up, nigga.
She had that nigga leaking heavy. Yo, she could have paralyzed him. Look what she hit him at.
She might have. It looks like she hit him in the spine.
She did that before.
She ain't fake none. That's what I like. That's where we come from. We pull it, we use it. She pulled it, and she put it in.
That's right. That's right. You don't pull it, don't use it.
You know what I ain't like? You know what I ain't like?
You pulling want to talk.
Yo, you know what I ain't like the other day? The dude that tried to rob the girl, she hemmed him up. And everybody just filming it. I'm like, what the?
I don't know what happened. Yo, what happened with that? All I just saw, because she looked like a little Manny. It looked like she was doing too much.
But my point is saying she hemmed him up. So all these dudes around. So why they just grab homie to the alley? Leave the police out this. He ain't gonna rob nobody else.
The way she was handling him.
Take that nigga in the alley, break them arms, them legs up. Beat this nigga halfway to an inch of life, you know what I mean? Don't kill him.
They see
that's because everything is about recording now.
Yeah, that shit was crazy to me,
video, though, Disco. He was kind of letting her do that.
I wouldn't have cared. Listen, if that shit would have happened, we would have been standing there filming that shit. He did what? We got him. We got him. We got him. Take him right in the corner. Take him right in the building somewhere. Put that nigga in a little box somewhere. You know what I mean? Put him in a little box. Nail that nigga to the precinct.
I'm just saying, the way she was manhandling him, he wasn't going to no ground. He was not letting her throw him down. She was trying her best to throw him down. He was like, "Oh, you're not throwing me down."
That's on Instagram, right?
He didn't want to fight back. He didn't want to fight back, but he was not letting her throw him down. But I don't know what happened with that. He said he tried to rob her?
Yeah, he tried to snatch a pocketbook or something. Old pocketbook or something. In the Bronx, they wild up there in the Bronx, man.
Bronx, all right.
So even the chicks, the chicks ain't having that shit.
Yeah, see, I didn't really know what happened. I saw the video, but I just saw her like just wild.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened either.
Yo, the world going mad. Protect yourself at all times. No sleeping on the train.
At all. That shit is not safe.
Argue with nobody.
And if a van roll up, and I'm telling y'all from experience, if a van roll up and jump out and try to throw y'all in the car, whatever they got guns, you rather get shot right there in the street.
I'm dropping to the ground.
I am not going nowhere. You're gonna have to bust your motherfucking gun I'm not going
That's
in
one thing
there.
that bugs me out about how people get kidnapped. They be
Go kill
like,
me
just
anyway.
put their hand
You
in their
gonna
coat
kill
and be
me
like,
anyway.
get in the car.
You
Fuck you
doing
mean,
all
get
this
in the
shit,
car, nigga.
nigga.
I gotta see what's in
No, I
that
ain't
hand.
coming
What are
back
you talking
home.
about?
So you might as well
Crazy?
bust
First of
it.
all, I'm gonna run anyway. I'm gonna run anyway. If a nigga jump out the truck on me, I don't even want to know what's going on. I'm automatically gonna take off because that's what I've been trained to do. I'm automatically gonna start running. I don't know what the fuck going on. You can call me whatever. You can call me. I don't know what's coming out this van. If a nigga jump out on me, I'm gonna run like a motherfucker. You gonna have to catch me, nigga, before you do anything to me. I don't know what's going on. They gonna be like, damn, I ain't know he was that fast. You gotta get somebody else. I ain't want to know what's going on. I ain't finna
I'm
ask
a
a nigga
firm
why you jumping
believer
out on me.
in
I
respect
don't
to
know
do.
what the fuck y'all niggas talking about.
If you got me, you got me. But I'm not getting no back of no trunk or no van. Or
Right there. I'll
Not
drop right
going
to this
inside no
pavement, right into the
building.
back.
I'm not going in
None
the
of that.
basement of no building.
Nowhere.
You gonna
In the
shoot me
back
on the
of the building.
street so somebody could call an ambulance
You
and
gonna have
hurry
to
up
let
and
Not
that
back
going
shit
my
go
down
ass
the
right
up.
here,
street.
right now. You have
That's
to let
it.
that
Somebody
shit go
gotta
right
see
here,
me,
right
nigga.
now.
All these cameras. Huh?
Fuck
Where we
that.
Yeah.
come from? Where we come from, if that was us, homeboy would have never even got that gun out of his pocket. Because all that he was doing trying to get that gun, we'd been back on his ass. We'd been back on his ass. Soon as he turned around to do that, we'd have been back all over his ass. It took him like 3 minutes to get the gun out. He was really stuck in his he could not get the gun out of his pocket. And he telling you, I'ma shoot you. Oh, you stab me? Oh, I'ma shoot.
No.
They stood right there and watched him do that for 4 minutes. I'd
If
have
you
been
listen to the
back
audio,
on his ass.
if you
Now
listen
it's
to the
time to
audio, he
gouge
said
your eyes out, kick you in the nuts. This is my life we talking about now.
he said
There's
something
no
slick.
rules.
He's like,
I stomp your head to the fucking floor. Anything I gotta do. Whatever
you ain't
I
hear what he
gotta do.
said though? He said you stabbed the cop. Why you you stabbed the cop? He was saying some slick shit that
Yeah, he said I'm gonna hold you something like I'm
yeah,
gonna arrest you, stab
when you
or
get up,
I'll
you're gonna
hold
get
you to get arrested. Some
after you
crazy
stabbed the
shit.
cop.
It's the issue he had getting that gun out though. It took him like 4 minutes to get the gun
That
out of his
nigga
pocket.
just got stabbed in his back about 3 times. He was weak.
That's why you gotta stab him again. I'd have stabbed him in his face after that. I'm telling you, you'd have been right. You wouldn't have did 1 day. You wouldn't have been did 1 day because the police would have came, saw that video, saw him getting that gun out. There ain't no self-defense law, but no jury's gonna convict you for stabbing him. I'd have stabbed him again. I'd have been
Nah,
like,
but
go give
he
me that knife.
fumbled the ball because
He
when
getting
he
the gun, give me
do,
that knife. I'd have ran up on
after
the
he got
7 more
stabbed,
times.
he should have sat his ass down like y'all got it, went in his pocket, got his gun, and killed both of them.
Well,
But
you
he
see
was
what you just
in
said?
another world.
He ain't never been in a coma because I'd have hit him
I
like
would have
7
sat
more
the fuck
times with that
down,
knife
got my
before he
gun
got
out,
that
and
gun out.
shot both of them.
He might have not had left that train
There ain't
upright.
no self-defense law, but he still got self-defense.
Yeah, no, I'm saying a jury's not gonna convict you on a
Because
situation
he's
like that
stabbed
when they look
now.
at that
He could
video.
defend himself. They done stabbed him. He ain't stabbed nobody. He beat the
See,
nigga up with his bare hands.
they stabbed and ran. The minute you chase after the person, you no longer in defense mode. You in
Nah,
attack
but they
mode.
got that shit
No,
in the heat of
I'm
the
saying
moment
once
or
he going
whatever
for
that
that
shit is
gun,
called.
now he going in his pocket reaching for another weapon. I got right to come stab his ass again. He's never going to get that out of his pocket.
Well, that's true.
Judge me on that. I'm going to stab him again.
Yeah,
Look, he was already over here getting the best of me. I already cannot overpower him. He was already over here getting the best of me. If she didn't stab him,
it looked like he had his head between the subway seats.
We already know he's strong. I already know that I can't physically overpower him. I'm gonna stab him 5 more times with that knife. And in
You
the
need to take that lady out to dinner, man, because his head rolled between the seats, about to go through the door,
I
through
don't
the
think you
rail.
paid attention. She dropped the knife.
She got him off.
She got homeboy up off him.
She dropped the knife. She left that shit in his back. He pulled it out
got
his
homeboy
back.
up off him. I'm telling you, I'd have
Yo,
stabbed him
y'all
again.
act like y'all never took alternative to violence, man. Y'all like y'all never took alternative to violence, man. Remember what they told you to alternative to violence, man.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
what
always a better way.
Nothing in
tell you supposed to count to 10
tell you what to do when the motherfucker whooping your ass.
and then count the 10
They tell you how
backwards.
to defuse the problem. They don't tell you what to do when you getting punched in the face 7 times in a row. Nothing in that class.
They told you supposed to turn up and cheat. You supposed to turn your head and think about it and say, I would not hit that man.
This
Huh?
You supposed to say the serenity prayer. That's what you're supposed to. If you get punched in your face, you're supposed to say the serenity prayer.
Not getting back like that. Nah, even Jesus said, "Nah, you can
Chip,
fight back."
right? Yo, Chip, right? If you ain't recite that shit,
two for two. I for
yo,
I,
you ain't recite that shit, and you ain't say that to them crackers, your ass ain't get that certificate.
Man, listen. And ART, they had me take that stupid ass AR. You supposed to recite the serenity prayer when things. What you supposed to count?
You better
tell you to count
choke the
10,
life out this motherfucker. He
and
in
then
the train
count the
beating
10
my ass.
in reverse, backwards.
I would have stabbed him again. I would have been so mad because he ain't do nothing. Look,
lost the knife though.
When you don't cause the problem, you just trying to go home with your lady. You didn't do nothing to this man, and he just think he can fight you, and he whooping your ass. He whooping your ass, and then now he ready to shoot you. I'm gonna stab him 20 more times.
Yo, why did they say why it all stemmed? Where it all started from?
He was
They said they had some words.
The police.
His girl broke up with him.
No change. He was already harassing people. They would not give him no change. He was panhandling on the train, overly aggressive. Homeboy probably said, "Get the fuck out of here," whatever he probably said, and it got out of here.
They showed him jump the turnstile too, where he got on that. He didn't pay his fare.
Oh man!
With a gun. You came out with a gun.
Yeah, he was trying to go to jail from the gate. He jumping the turnstile with the blicky on him.
Yeah.
That's a quick way to get a 3.5 to 5.
Automatic.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to get off the street.
The gun in the subway is in his charges too. It's more charges for bringing it on the train.
Yeah, he's ready to get off the streets. He's ready to get off the streets. Good riddance. Good riddance. Good riddance.
Probably tired. Shit is hard out here.
Innocent bullets could have been flying, man. People get hit up because his girl broke up with him. His girls break up with him every day, B.
You ain't gotta choose violence. Look at homegirl. Her boyfriend broke up with her. She ain't choose violence. She faked the kidnapping. She ain't do no type of violence. She just faked the kidnapping.
Yo, these females out here wilding too, though. They laying shit down. These females out here laying shit down.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the lady. Look at the girl that lined up her baby dad.
Oh yeah, I see that one.
Talking shit about his options, like he's not over here at 22.
Yeah, dropped the Addy. She dropped his Addy on
here
him.
at 22-7 Crescent Street right now. They went over there and unalived him, yo. They charged him.
That's dirty work. Yeah, that is dirty work.
That baby ain't even 1 year old. How mad you gonna be at your kid's father to do that?
Yeah, never that mad. Never that mad.
My ass locked up right now too. Yeah, that's how you feel.
As she should be.
Listen, man. I had a cousin live in Albany, Peas. This happened in the 90s, in probably around 89, 90, somewhere around there.
Old side, new side.
Huh?
The old side or the new side?
I don't. What's considered the old and the new side?
Troy Avenue side is the old side.
And Albany Avenue.
The side closest to the Star.
That's Bergen. That's the new side.
All right, he lived on that side. He lived in that side, but long story short, he lived there. He always lived there. One of my blood cousins lived over there. Know what I mean? He started smoking the crack and all that. Know what I mean? His moms used to always hit the nigga off with bread, like here, feed his habit and all that. And the nigga my age too. Cuz like my age, or maybe a year older. You know what I mean? So I'll be 57, he should be like 58, yeah. Anyway, smoking. His moms ain't hitting him off. He go to his baby moms. His baby moms lived in there too. I don't know if she's from Albany, but she was staying up in there. He warned her and the baby.
Oh man.
No.
This happened, and from around there you would know the story. You know who he is. I ain't gonna say his name, but it's my cousin. Word. And he doing life now. He upstate now, doing life now. And the nigga is like he got mad bread, cause his mom's died, left him mad bread. Huh?
I definitely used to be in the projects at that time too.
Yeah.
On Troy Avenue side with my man Seal and Little.
Yeah, this nigga did some real fun. Cause when he did it, matter of fact, when he did it, I was locked up. I think I was up north when that shit happened. But he smoking and on that crack shit, he couldn't get that money for the crack. Killed his girl, baby mother, and his baby. His own goddamn baby.
Yo, that crack wave was crazy too, yo. That crack wave was crazy.
Yeah.
Woo. The shit I went through and the shit I seen in that crack wave, man.
That's the reason why.
I'm
That's
happy
the
to be
reason why
alive,
this
man.
generation is the way they are. Because even if their parents didn't smoke crack, the environmental factors shit is fucked up. They raised themselves.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? It was great. A lot of people that was crackheads was strung out, got themselves together, went in the program, came out and shot past the niggas that was hustling. They got houses called. No, for real, they got that shit
Wasn't
together
on drugs
and
at
doing well.
all.
I know a lot of people that used to be straight drug addicts that's doing well, yo.
You right.
Shot past me too. I ain't even trying to shit on nobody. The shot past me. I don't drive.
Yeah. Shout out to the PJs, man. You know, old and new side. Shout out to the Woods family.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
We're gonna have the Albany PJ story coming soon on the platform, and we're gonna reach out to some of the legendary PJ people, man.
I don't be seeing no crackheads outside.
Through, man.
Do people still smoke crack? Or maybe I live in a nice
shout
neighborhood. I
out
don't
to
know. I don't be
Beans
seeing no
smoke
crackheads,
crack.
yo.
Shout out to Beans and
Go to the
Cumberland,
Bronx.
man. I heard he
People
off
still
crack.
smoking, but they said that shit is garbage now.
So you know I live in the Bronx. I don't be seeing no crackheads, yo.
Man, they doing it all in the Bronx, nigga.
Everybody on page.
They doing it all. Yeah, I lived in the Bronx for 2 years, man. I lived in the Bronx for 2 years. Man, I ain't never seen so much, like, they be on drugs for real, for real. They be on drugs for real, man. It's real up there.
Bronx my whole life. My whole life
It's
I've been
real
in
up
Brooklyn.
there.
All while I was living in Brooklyn, my family was in the Bronx. All while I was in the Bronx, my family was in Brooklyn. I've been half and half my whole life between Bronx and Brooklyn.
You know, we're gonna have to get the wide story.
They got a whole wave of new drugs out right now that people fucking with. Crack is whack right now. They said that shit is garbage.
Interview.
Whitney told you that.
My story plain and simple. My story plain and simple, man. I ain't never tried to be no gangster. I never been. I did a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, when I came off that porch, I came out of necessity. Shit, we talked one day. We built for like 3 hours. You know, I come from a lot of shit. I've been around for a long time. I went to 210, went to 390, but I never wanted to be no super tough guy. I just wanted to be fresh, and I ain't want nobody disrespecting me. That's it. That's it. I robbed a lot, but again, I was broken. I didn't know that though. We don't know coming up in poverty that we broken. We don't understand shit. Prison saved my life. Going to jail saved my life because I don't think I'd have been alive if I didn't go to jail at the time that I was on. Because I ain't had no hope. I didn't care about nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I never was dumb. I understood right from wrong. I chose to do all the shit that I did. That's why, Chip, remember I told you, I don't blame no white man. I don't blame my parents. Listen, I did it all. I did it. I could have went another route. I chose to do the shit I did that fucked my life up at a young age. But I can live with that. In my adult age, I hooked up a nice life for myself. I don't live in nobody's house. I live in a nice neighborhood. I'm good over here. I dress nice every day. I come from one pair of sneakers until they can't go no more. Like you put your sneakers on and you can't run because all the run is out of them. That's when you get new sneakers. I come from having I'm telling you, it's the truth. I come from the bottom of the bottom. That's why you gonna never see me stunt on nobody. I come from the bottom. And when I got tired of being dirty, I said I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go outside and do something. That's it. I did what I did, and it landed where I landed though. I was never no big time drug dealer, but I got me some money. I've been in DC, I've been in Durham, I've been in Raleigh, I've been in Texas. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of, whatever I do, but I ain't benefit from nothing I did in the street. That shit just landed me in prison. It's what I did when I got out of prison that really measured my manhood. When I realized that the streets was all bullshit, all is bullshit. It's all bullshit. Everybody in the street that's really in the street trying to get out.
Definitely
I
a
hate
myth.
rappers.
I'm in the streets. I'm in the
I
streets
hate
right
rappers
now.
that's successful. Look at the rapper that's in jail. There's
I'm in the
millionaire rappers
streets
in
right
jail,
now.
going in jail for gun and drug charges.
Yo,
It irks my soul.
Wise, I'm in the streets right now. I'm in these
Hey,
streets
listen,
right now.
look, look,
I'm
you won't be
outside. I'm
wrong.
outside.
I'm outside too.
I'm outside, man. You see me? I'm
Make the room
outside. I got
move.
my robe on.
Make the
If
room
you
move. Your
understand
ass
me.
will be inside real quick. I don't want to be inside. Fuck outside. I don't want no smoke. I ain't pulling up. Don't invite me to pull up and fight nowhere. If you attack me, you're gonna see what I got left. Other than that, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah,
I'm
people
not
crazy,
outside.
man.
I'm not
People
outside.
crazy.
I
They be
got no
outside.
gangs. I
Niggas be
got none of
outside,
that.
man.
I'm on peacetime. I've been
Matter
outside.
of
I
fact,
was outside a little earlier. I went outside earlier to smoke a cigarette. I came back inside because it's cold in the motherfucker out there.
All the doing violence, all the getting violence done, I did it. I did all that shit already. You will never hear me talk about no war story. You'll never hear me talk about running. I ain't proud of none of that shit I did. I did shit out of survival. And then some shit I did because I was fucked up. Like I said, I was broken. I didn't know. I didn't understand that I was the problem. So I was putting my shit on other people. I didn't know that. When I realized that I was the one that was broken and I fixed myself, my life changed. And then I was good after that.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. Tion the reason, this royalty right here, the reason that made me get into the streets and get into a lot of these situations that I was put across, man. It's his ass, it's his fault. He's supposed to sit down and you know, instead of schooling me to the dangers of the world, the man had me up there, you know, outside. I played
Who that?
The Tom Brooks right there. It's his fault. I'm letting y'all know all of my boosting escapades, everything, it's because of him.
You see that, right?
There's people around here know me. I never got stunned. Nobody never made me do nothing.
Let me make sure y'all understand this, right? I didn't live on the Johns at first. I used to come to the Johns and stay with Tion house. You know, this is a fact. It made it look like I lived on the Johns. Tion, listen, from my first polo shirt, my first boosting, my first jumping the turnstile, my first running through the tracks, all that was with Tion. You know, the chicks that I was messing with through Tion.
Right.
Shit.
This is a fact, man. I'm telling you, you know, if y'all, any one of y'all who get the book, he in the book tremendously because he was that influential on you know,
on your bad behavior. Shit.
No, you know, I say this. I say this. You know, there was times where I was a knucklehead, man. I did some things that put him in situations. You know, little stupid stuff like we jumped the turnstile and me not knowing no better. I don't really know where we going at. He get down the steps before I do. The D's grab me.
Oh boy.
He turn around and wait.
Shit, it's light skin shit. That's that light skin shit.
Yeah,
yo, listen, everybody
they
that
let me go.
do my robberies with Chip.
They let me go and then hold him.
Chip, the police used to come back. You know how motherfucker be in the back of the police car, right? They pull up. I be standing right next to the niggas I did the robbery with. They point right at me. The light skin one. Him right there. Him with the eyes. Him. I'm standing right next to the nigga who punched you in your face. All I did was run your pockets. Him, the light skin one right there. Chip, it's some light skin shit. We get it. I get caught every fucking time. The crazy shit is though, all the drugs I sold, I never got caught selling drugs. As soon as I put my hands on somebody, jail. As soon as I start robbing, jail. As soon as I picked up that thing, jail.
That's a fact.
I ain't like selling drugs though. It wasn't my thing. The robbing was easier. You could just watch the dude that sell all day and get him in the afternoon. Boom, one move. I mean, I don't got to deck the police. I don't got to worry about the other stick up nigga. I'm in the house all day. I know you've been out there bubbling, coming out about 5 or 6 o'clock on my thing. Let's go. You know what it is. That's what we do. I mean, but it don't get you nowhere. It just make everybody not like you. Because you know, disrespect don't got no expiration date. There's niggas out there right now that might see you today and be like, I remember that nigga robbed me in 91. I still don't like that.
Listen,
that robbery game is dangerous.
Quick story. The one time that I got held for any type of narcotics, right? Around the way, we had a house that caught on fire. That house used to be one of the weed spots. And Tion again, we wound up getting some of the weed that didn't burn all the way, and was pitching it. So we was pitching burnt weed, allegedly, and that caught me, got me jammed up. But other than that, it's never been. It's always been on the jukes, man.
Let me tell you how far I go back in Crown Heights. First of all, I already told you I used to be on the Johns at Lionel House on Troy and St. John. But listen, do you remember when the mayor was a police officer in the 77th precinct, Eric Adams?
Yep.
I come from that. I come from the 77 scandal. I'm come from that. I go back. I'm Crown Heights all the way. You know what I mean? I'm Crown Heights all the way. All that Franklin, that Nostrand, that Washington Avenue. I've been up through all them blocks. St. Mark's, Albany Projects. I've been around for a long time. I always been a low-key type dude, though. But, like how we said, when they ain't had none of this, your name was your social media. Niggas knew who you was. I mean, niggas knew who you was in the style. And niggas from the style knew who you were. It's just like everybody talk about Killer Ben and Homo. A lot of motherfuckers don't know these people, but they know that name, though. That was their social media. Nigga who never saw him before in his life or just drop his name. Killer Ben's my cousin. I'm from Fort Greene. That was your social media.
Well, God bless the dead. They be like, yo, half is my cousin. Well, half is my family.
The 3 homicides. Like, I go back. I come from when niggas' name like really meant something. And when your name wasn't, cause look, like we was talking about, Chip, there's a lot of motherfuckers that was around. They come from areas where people was doing shit. But you was not doing nothing in that area. You was one of those dudes that was either like if you, because there was niggas that was outside that still was nobody. Niggas was getting smacked. Niggas was getting robbed. Niggas was getting sunned. That's how it is. It's the truth. They now they somebody, they big, they don't talk about that, and the people that used to do it to them respect them, so they don't bring it up. But niggas remember, like, I don't got that on my name. There's nobody used to smack me up. There's no nigga used to sun me. I don't come from that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And like I said, I've never been no super tough guy. I'm not in trying to play like I was the whatever. But ain't nobody sun me. I'm not good with that. I don't come from.
Yeah, a lot of people misinterpret. A lot of people misinterpret not being a gangster and just keeping it a buck. And getting confused. You can keep it a buck without being a gangster. That gangster shit ain't popping.
My fight record in the street is like 40-10. I lost some, but nigga, no. A nigga never tried to fight me 2 times. Even if he won, he ain't come fight me again. He know what it's gonna be. Ain't gonna be none of that sunny shit over here. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy. Ain't gonna be none of that. And I'll pick up a stick and crack your head open. And I'll stab you. And I'll slice you. I sliced a lot of motherfuckers with that orange box cutter. I put some work in with that. For being light skinned. You know niggas always trying to fight the light skinned nigga, yo.
We was
always wanna, yo, these eyes got me in so many fights through school for no reason. A nigga just don't like me. For nothing. Nothing. Like, it was niggas on Franklin that used to talk to me about me I never met. Yo, that light skinned nigga wise when I see him. But now when you see me, you gotta do all that stuff you said you was gonna do when you see me. Because I'm on my wild time now. You told 3 people that you was going to smack me, and they right here. You got to smack me now, because I'm going to smack you. That's how it is. But, I never been no super duper tough guy. Know what I mean? I did what I do. I never been soft, but I never wanted to be that. Like I said, I just didn't want nobody disrespecting me, and I wanted to be fresh, because I come from nothing. Know what I mean? So that's it.
No doubt. Man, we've been up here 2 hours, man. Hopefully, we were able to entertain the people. Like I said, dropping content. We're gonna always be dropping content, man. We're gonna do our best to keep everybody informed of what's going on in the streets, what's affecting our communities, and things that we could kind of do to make the community just a little bit better. You know what I mean?
This guy doing something tomorrow too. This dude Rack. See, somebody sent me a flyer. He doing something down in the Garvey. Him prom. Think him in prom.
The water thing?
Yeah.
Is that tomorrow? I thought that was the 30th. Check the date on that.
I know Rack here did it like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's so different. That's not the water thing.
It's some shit in the Muse. They doing some shit in the Muse, under the Muse.
Okay.
What
time they gonna be over there?
But I seen. I forgot homie name. I seen him last week. He told me they supposed to be doing some water shit.
Yeah, that's next weekend. I'm coming
to
that. That's in Brownsville too. I'll be there for that.
Yeah, he talking about some water shit. He was telling me about that. I seen him. He's telling me about that tomorrow.
Yeah, Jamel from RLPC got that water thing.
Yeah, that's who was telling me. But I ran into him last Sunday, I think it was.
Yo, they came through big for my sock drive, yo. RLPC donated 500 pairs of socks. You know we did 1,000 pairs of socks, Chip.
That's what's up, man.
1,000 pairs of socks, man. Them people were so happy.
I told you, you got footage from that drive, right? We got chop some of the footage.
Yeah, I sent you some videos. I think I sent you some videos.
All right, the next live, we kind of showcase
that really touched my heart that day, man. Like seeing just the support that I got, being new to this community, even though I know a lot of people outside of these clothes, but just being accepted and getting that love and being a real person and getting real respect. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. I stand on peace at all times. I ain't trying to get involved in no crazy, whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm with the give back. It ain't always just about going and take pictures and whatever. You got to try to it's like y'all always say, what you doing now? You know what I mean? What you doing to add on? What you doing to help?
Man, listen, we doing our best to affect every community in a positive light. Like I said, we took a lot from the streets, man. We took a lot, and it's just time, man. A lot of us is pushing 50, if not is already 50. You know what I mean? Like we close to retirement age, man.
Big shout to RLPC. I'm just trying to follow their lead, yo. Them brothers is big on the give back. I'm just trying to follow that.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to all the teams that put that foot forward to give back and bring awareness to the community and so on and so forth, man. Like I said, it's I'll be honest. If it wasn't for RPC, we probably wouldn't have a nonprofit right now. Like when I came and I seen, we went and kind of piggybacked on what they was doing and when they got licenses and so on and so forth. So
I'm always say this: respect is due, yo.
For everybody in the culture, right? For everybody in the culture, you got a lot of culture vultures to protect the integrity of the culture. Man, go lock whatever business name that you in. Go lock them names down, man. This way, a person can't come and Christopher Columbus your entire lifestyle, man. Go pay whatever fees that you gotta pay, whatever trademark, and go get your name. Start watermarking your pictures too, man. We posting pictures on social media. Put a watermark on your pictures.
That's what I'm working on right now, Chip. I got this program, right? I wanted to ask y'all too. I don't know, like the program I got to put the shit on one picture at a time. That shit is time consuming. I don't got the patience for that.
Byron Boo, that's the person. That's the technology guru. You need some help. Each other, Byron Boo.
Wells, man.
That's the techie. You know what I mean? That's
because I'm getting a little better with that camera, man. I did a whole shoot last weekend and the shit came out good, yo.
Dope.
You know what I mean? But
also, Uncle Nick too. That's another. Whenever you catch Uncle Nick, will pull him to the side. real adamant about, especially when it comes to filming and editing and so on and so forth. Some guys went to school for that. They got degrees. That's their lanes.
I'm definitely gonna reach out because I saw my album up and my pictures riding all over the place, but you know my name ain't on them.
Yeah. You gotta watermark your pictures. Oh, matter of fact.
Yo, brothers, I'm about to get up off this. Yo, salute,
peace,
2 L's.
2 L's, salute. This,
you already know.
Definitely catch you the next one, man.
You already know.
Yo, Chip, when we doing our thing, Chip? When we supposed to link up, Chip?
Huh?
When we linking up? Huh?
Shit, I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. We could chop it up and really from the ground up. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, I got a gaming page right now. I just started posting gaming videos and so on and so forth on streams. But
Chip, real quick, not to interrupt you. I just want to say, I appreciate you and Boo letting me be a part of this platform, yo, for real. Like I really like being in the chat. I like that y'all let me come up here and sit on y'all platform as a man of honor and respect. I appreciate that, bro.
No doubt. Also, make sure you when you in there, you're a moderator. You drop your links to your page.
I don't really know how to do all that shit because I usually be on my phone. Right now I'm on my laptop. I usually be on my phone, so I'm trying to figure out how to do all that shit because it's way more options that I got right here that I could not do on my phone anyway. So,
all right, so what I'm gonna start doing is separately. I'm gonna actually take some time out and really just walk everybody through step by step how to maneuver. Like even this platform, the StreamYard. Like StreamYard is free. They got a free version. And you can
this shit don't work on my phone though. My phone will not take StreamYard. I cannot get in on StreamYard. That shit keep rejecting it. No matter what I do, I'll say yes to allow the camera. The StreamYard.
Nah, did you download the StreamYard app?
Nah, I don't got I don't like to download everything to my phone. Like certain shit I just do. But nah. I was using the online shit. I didn't download the app. But I use my laptop. They let me right in. I did everything I needed to do.
So
let me right in.
That was happening to me the other day, but my son, he fixed it for me. He said what he did was he copied and pasted the Streamline thing and put it in the the Google or the fucking whatever the internet service you got. You copy and paste it into there and then do it.
I'm too lazy to do all that. This right here, I clicked yes, and that was it. That's all I had to do. All that. I'm not like right now, fucking with these pictures. I'm very impatient. I was not gonna sit there and watermark 50 pictures individually. I said, fuck it. I just sent them the whole album without no watermark on it.
We get with Bob and Boo, man. We're gonna get you the AI. Let the AI do it for you, man.
Yeah, I need to know what
because I don't know if the AI can do that. That's the watermarking process. Just depends on your PC. That's what that's all about. It's like your processing, or you know what I mean, how fast your computer is. It'll do it quicker. So you need more memory.
I got an Asus laptop, but the programs that's in they store, it don't do what I want to do.
Look, hands down, man, real quick, short and simple. Look, hands down, real quick, short and simple. You want a MacBook? Trust me, MacBook. That should be done. You need a MacBook.
I ain't got MacBook money right now, man. I got to work with what I got right now, man.
Oh man, that's what it is. That MacBooks make a difference.
It's a feature in the settings on your phone that says that you want to watermark any pictures that you take. You got to click that feature.
My phone is easy. Yeah, my phone is easy. I do that with my phone. I'm talking about when I shoot my pictures on my camera and I upload to make an album for somebody. I want to be able to watermark 50 pictures at one time, not one at a time. Understand what I'm saying? I don't want to have to keep clicking on each individual picture, put the mark on it, and then save it to a folder. They got programs that you could just watermark all 50 at the same time. Plus, it's transparent.
Pay for it.
Because I don't want to I don't want to take away from the image. So I want my watermark to be transparent. You see all these photographer people, they got their name on their picture. It's small and it's transparent, so it don't interrupt the picture. That's what I gotta learn how to do.
You see this name right here, DMW Shots. Get with DMW Shots. That's enough. That's his thing too. Matter of fact, he got pictures with you at the low Goose on the Deuce.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know he is. I think he should follow me on IG. I think I sent him a picture.
Go Star salute for King. I ain't even see him for a minute, but yeah, him, Doc, and Uncle Nick. That's the if you anything dealing with cameras, filming, editing, so on and so forth, get with them, man.
Yeah, I'm teaching myself how to do all this shit, yo.
But as far as this stream, as far as these platforms, I'm gonna take some time out and really get everybody so that they, you could do it as a team or you could do it, individually. That y'all,
but now on my laptop, I can see where I could be in the chat and be on the panel at the same time. I couldn't do none of that on my phone.
No doubt.
Yo, but 2 hours, I'm out, man. Salute, peace, love, and hair grease, man.
I'm about to check in on this NCAA. These ladies is balling. These basketball ladies are balling.
Listen, we're about to listen. Wise, we're gonna have to. That's another thing. We're about to start on that gaming channel. We're gonna have the sports channel, and we can politic about sports.
I'm thinking on the sports. I'm not really a gamer. I get bored with games fast. I'll play for like an hour. I'll be over that shit.
We still
I still be getting sore thumbs. I'm a rookie. My thumbs still be hurting. If my thumb gets sore, I'm putting that controller down so fucking fast.
Yeah,
and I never been good either. I never really been good at games either.
We can chop it up about whatever sports I want to touch on.
Yeah, we should definitely get into some sports shit though, because every season is current. I fuck with baseball, I fuck with football, I fuck with basketball, fuck with the Olympics. Like, I'm big on sports. I don't know everything about sports, but I'm big on sports.
Nah, we're gonna utilize Google.
Yeah. That's my best friend. Google got all the information. Google your best motherfucking friend. For real. I sit there and watch a motherfucker lie like they know what they talking about while I'm Googling, they lie right there. Then I show them right to their face. You don't even know what you talking about. Oh, you can't trust the computer? I trust it more than I trust you.
On that note, like I said, salute Nicky Boo. You know what I mean? Always a pleasure having a female perspective on the panel.
Salute. Everybody in the chat, be safe. One.
Salute. Peace. Good night, all.
Good night. All that good on this note.
Life, low